20. He's going to be right at the sticks, about a half yard shy of a first down.
He used Jet Smith as a speed bump as he went to the ground. I got somebody with a helmet coming off here.
Got to see a little burst of speed from Quentin right there. He's got legit 4.5, 4.4 speed, Coach Escola said.
That's fast.
It's impressive, especially for a sophomore.
Absolutely. To add the size to it.
Coach speed.
Now Murphy looking left. He wants to run it right behind his guard. He's got the first down. That'll be a relentless performance. First down for the Senators.
He's wrapped up by number 9, Hunt Harrison. At the 12-yard line.
So Harrison in on that tackle for the Bruins. I keep looking at that clock thinking we're like almost at the end of the first quarter. We're not even halfway through it yet. It's 6:26 to go.
This type of drive is huge for the Robinson defense. They'll be able to catch their breath. The guys that aren't going both ways. This is big. You need drives like this in a game against PA.
So Murphy, he'll get the snap. This time he'll hand it away to the left side. That's Reese, I believe, who gets hit at the 10. I missed the number initially. I was Freeman on that carry.
Handoff goes to Noah Freeman. He's stopped by Josh Holloman. At the 10-yard line, 2nd and 8.
So 2nd down and 8 here for your Senators. So now Murphy at the 10. He'll get the snap. Looks to his left side. Ball's caught. Looking to get inside is Nichols. And Nichols will get just shy of the end zone. They're going to spot this one at the 3. Make it the 4. He's 2 yards shy of a first down.
You can't see it down there, thankfully.
3rd and about 2.
You know, unlike over at Maumelle, this press box is real tight on the field. It's like you're almost looking right down on top of the players.
Yeah, you can't see anything in this corner. I mean, Tyler's got the spot really on the left side to be able to see anything. This is almost where you have to stand up to really get a good view.
Still, you're going to be tough.
So Murphy,
I can see the post.
Come out a little bit of a heavy package compared to what they normally
they'll hand it to Freeman. Freeman left side, touchdown. Senators give him 6 as Robinson increases their lead to 13-6. Uh-oh. So Murphy coming off a little ginger here. Let's take a look at that. He's already got it pretty taped up. No, it's not shoe. Is he? Boy.
It's that right ankle.
Yeah, right ankle or foot. Let's keep an eye on that as Tate comes out. No, that's his holder. Number 7, I believe. Is that Malik?
I mean, as hot as it is, too.
I can't tell what number that is.
Just hope it's a cramp.
Can't see it.
So Murphy being attended to as Tate's about to attempt the extra point. Kick is up.
Good.
Right down the middle on top of the building that one goes, and the clock's still running under 4 minutes. I don't know what PA there. They finally stopped it with 3:55 to go in the first quarter.
The clock.
Yeah, yeah.
Blame it on Shook.
PA says we don't need much time. We'll take
The
a few
holder
extra
does
seconds.
look like number 9 Evans Lammy. Make sure we give him credit too.
There you go. Thank you. All right, so Robinson now up 14-6.
Go back and forth like this. Get real fun.
3:55 to go here in our first quarter to play on the Natural State Sports Game of the Week. As Robinson will bring the kicking team on, and we'll see. So, Tyler, Andy and I got to see PA come over to Maumelle last year in a game that, when you look back at the highlights of that game, it was a game where Maumelle, if they'd have just executed a couple of times in the first half, they could have been in the game at halftime. Instead, they were down, 35 or something, 28 at halftime. It was a pretty rough.
I choose to forget that game.
It's a pretty rough first half, but, I've always came away at every PA game. The thing that I've always come out and thought about with when you're playing PA is how much pressure they put on you, and how the main key has to be to avoid getting in that situation where you let the pressure start to snowball. So, in other words, you come out maybe on the first drive, you don't score a touchdown, you got to punt it, or you go with we went for it on 4th down. Say we don't get that 4th down, then they score, then they kick an extra point and they recover it. Suddenly you're looking in the eyes of a 14-0 down. I got to say, Robinson's done a great job so far of really keeping the pace in their favor.
Yeah, against PA, you've got to play your game. Like you said, you can't play their game. And they bring pressure and they move fast on offense. So they look for little mistakes. PA thrives on those teams making those small mistakes, just like you said Maumelle did last year. And then next thing you know, they're up 3 touchdowns, and it feels like you're in a hole that's too big to even get back out of.
Yep.
I want to see you do this.
Maybe later.
Practice at half. I want you to practice at halftime, and I'm gonna get you to get this one, that one, and that, and that.
Okay, I got you. Halloman, that's easy. That's Josh Halloman.
Okay, it is.
So Tate to kick this one off. That one's back deep. Going to be returned. We got a whistle, though. I think Robinson was offsides on the kick.
Fiddlesticks.
So again, good big credit to our buddy Mark Miller up there on our main cam tonight. And he's, you talk about our struggles of having to see the sideline. He's got to do it on the camera up there. So he's got his work cut out for him as well.
Give him a fisheye lens or something.
Yeah. So Maumelle leads 7-0 right now over in Sherwood, and then looks like Forest City Mills scores again. They're up 14-6 over Forest City in the first quarter.
Oh, wow.
What a tackle, and he may have lost it. Sorry, we're doing play-by-play for the Mills game over here. What a play is Mills. You got
Did they call that a penalty or
you got
not?
a chance to go look at that. That was something else. Now Tate will line drive this kick inside the 20, going to roll all the way back.
Yeah.
Oh, and we were just begging for that ball to turn right. They did call personal foul on it, but boy, what a hit there in that Mills game. This is the downside, Tyler, to having our screen up so we can see and react to stuff.
And you're reacting to something, and everybody's – it's like, our audio's off. What just happened? We missed it.
Y'all got to mute us.
Oh, man.
Maumelle scores. Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, man, we're going to have fun next week, Andy. You and I get to go over and
Thursday
call
and Friday.
Yeah, we're going to call that Maumelle game Thursday night, and then we're going to head over to
like basketball
Dixon
season.
Road and do the
2
Mills game on Friday night.
Yeah, I'm going to have to drive a little more on that one.
I'm looking forward to that. It's not that far. It's just down the street.
What time do I got to leave from work?
Like 15 minutes in.
Okay, use the go pedal.
All right, so Busby by himself in the backfield. He gets the snap and a little fake pitch to McKinney. Wants to go deep. Got his man looking deep for McCarroll. He caught it, and McCarroll's off to the races, and they're not going to catch him. Inside the 10, 5, touchdown Bruins. Just like that, it's 14-13.
But you got a flag behind the play. I think it's going to be a sideline warning, though. I think they ran into the coach's onside. Looks like they caught us in a kind of 3 deep there. Sent 4 guys vertical. It's tough to cover 4 with 3.
Yeah, I'm looking at the delay. I think we really bit on that little fake to McKinney. Let's see if we did. No, I mean, we seem to be out of motion.
And your deep middle guy kind of chased the crosser and gave him that hole. That's how they set up their offense, man. It's a bunch of shadows, a bunch of screens to try and get your eyes in the wrong place.
I think you were right, Tyler. I missed his call, but I do believe that's what that was a sideline infraction on the Senators. So they'll go for 2. Now it's number 2 taking the direct snap. Jordan to the right, falls forward, he's down. Oh, they didn't call him down.
What?
Yeah, I thought he was down for sure.
No,
that's a tough call. His knee, I thought his knee was down. And Robinson is not happy about it. Coach Escola is not happy about it. I'm going to watch the delay we have over here on our end. I thought he was down. I thought his knees were down for sure.
If his knees weren't down, he was vertical. Or he was lateral to the ground. I mean, he was.
My internet feed's not the greatest, but let's see.
There's no way he would have.
Boy, that's close. If that's a clear view, I'm with you, though. I think he was down for sure.
His forearm was on the ground. That is it's equal to a knee. Your forearm is down. It's contact.
But instead, it's a tie ball game, 14-14, as PA gets the 2-point conversion and ties this one up.
Somebody's in the kitchen.
But this is one of those moments, guys, where, to the point that you and I were making a minute ago, Tyler, you cannot let that bother you. You got to get to the sideline, let your coaches deal with it, and get back out here and get on offense and get down the field.
You got to come out. You got to recover an onside kick first before you're on offense.
Exactly.
This get a short field to work with.
If you can get it, it's nice.
So Smiley going to kick this onside kick.
Helicopter.
And he's going to, helicopter this one.
Learned that on that TV show.
This will be a tough one. These are tough to recover.
Yeah, because that ball spins all over the place.
And there it is. And Grill again falls right on it at midfield, and that'll be Senator ball at the 49 and a half.
Either they're hoping Grill makes a mistake or they're going to start kicking it to somebody else. He's been pretty productive there for us, consistent. That's the guys you got to have up there. They got to be consistent.
He's done said it. It's over now.
Uh-oh. What'd he say?
You heard him.
I missed
I'm
it.
not yep.
Okay.
Nope. He done did it now.
He done did it.
You know, coaches don't believe in that broadcaster curse now.
The broadcaster jinx? No, it doesn't exist.
He hadn't fumbled in
And hey, guys,
479 attempts.
we have an issue here as Murphy's out of the game. Connor Grisham has entered the game here for the Senators, so
might throw the ball a little more.
hard to see into that Senator sideline. So now Grisham is a little better passer. You know, you think about last year where they had to make the move to Cleveland. It's a similar situation. So now Grisham looking, throwing right over the middle. Ball's caught by Freeman, I believe.
Whole yard.
And it is. Give him a yard down to the 48-yard line. I'm trying to put my eyes on Quentin Murphy.
You can't see anything over there.
No. There's somebody's. No, that's not him over there. So we'll keep an eye out for that and see what happens. As I see crayons and wine glasses over there on the Robinson.
State championship ring.
There you go, yeah.
Make sure we mention that one.
Yeah.
You got to think here. You get him a couple of short passes.
Grisham out of the left. Oh, and he short arms that one to Freeman. Freeman probably could have made that catch, but he wouldn't have went anywhere with it.
Gator armed that one.
And so, boy, now you talk about the pressure because you just gave up the big touchdown. You had the questionable two-point conversion, and then now your quarterback's injured over there on the sideline, and you're having to go to your backup senior. So
star quarterback.
These are one of your big moments in the game. How are you going to react?
At least he knows the offense.
Yeah, Grisham's
He's going to have the experience. That's
Grisham's
for sure.
the bigger option. Kanan Bell, I believe, is the transfer. Another senior. He's a 6'4" quarterback. Now Grisham rolls, lost his footing, got a man open. That's Grill. Grill across the 40, inside the 30, makes a man miss at the 20, and just tripped up at the 18-yard line. And that's a relentless performance. First down for your Senators.
Excellent play.
It's great patience right there by Grisham, waiting, letting this guy get out there and staring that pressure in the face. He had two Bruins right there in front of him. They threw the ball over.
Especially after stumbling and almost falling with the ball when he was coming out of the leg.
Some great touch on the ball right there.
The Senators looked like they were going to make a substitution, but they've
He
changed
ran on
their
to tell
mind
him to
on
play and then ran back off.
You mean the championship ring over there is not enough?
This is called the winner play.
So Grisham, he'll get this one. He'll hand this one off in the middle. That's Freeman. Freeman tried to go back to the right side, and he'll lose 2. Make it second down and 12.
Preston Span with the tackle. 41.
So back him up to the 19. Make it second down and 12 here. Grisham still your quarterback.
Well, there we go. Quentin Murphy's
Keep looking over there. I can't tell if that's Quentin there kind of by himself with a helmet on. Now Grisham going to roll to his left. Grisham trying to get away from the pressure, and he's in trouble. He throws it away. That's going to be grounding, right? Well, he's outside the pocket.
I think we might get roughing the passer there. He drug him down after he was gone.
Good call, Tyler. Good call there. And I think you're right because he was out of the pocket. Now, the ball didn't make the original line of scrimmage either, though, so it's possible that's the call. Let's see. And it is intentional grounding. That's the issue. The ball didn't make the original line of scrimmage, so Grisham just got to chuck that ball on top of the building or as far as he can somewhere. Live to fight another down. Instead, you take yourself out of field goal range at this point, way back.
And you got your loss of down on it.
So all the way to the 36 and be third down and a long way to go. I'll let you guys do that math.
3rd and 17. What it says.
Oh, no. Apparently our field cam operator at Mills or at Sylvan Hills got annihilated by a player.
Why can't we see that? Maybe our booth cam got it on film.
So the idea here, I think, really just try to get 15 or 20 out of this. You get a first down, it's a big bonus.
Or fire.
Got him. Oh, he had him, and he threw the interception. Boy, he had Freeman, and I don't know if there's just miscommunication. Freeman was streaking up. Grisham threw that more in a kind of a post pattern over the middle. It was an easy interception for the Bruins. Boy, is that Murphy running? That is Murphy running up and down the sideline right here, trying to test that foot out or ankle. And at this point, gotta hope that all that relentless performance training he's been putting in is going to get him back on the field here. He is a client of our friend Alicia Colvin, so he works hard. All right, so the defense on the field here for your Senators. As Busby, your quarterback, with Jordan next to him. Robinson backs out of what they showed was a blitz. You see Tank Reese here at the outside linebacker. He's going to flow now to the right side on the little counter play. Jordan makes a couple guys miss. Across the 30 out to the 34-yard line, giving 14 yards on the play. And that'll be another relentless performance, first down.
You got him with a little rollout draw there. Got a pretty empty box. I mean, you give that to PA, they're going to take what you give them.
So first down here is Busby. Gets the snap. Again, I'll go with that same play on the right side this time. Jordan breaks a tackle, a little jump step. Across the 45 to the 46. That should be about 12 more and another relentless performance, first down.
Yeah, Brandon Grill was not letting go. Get a hold of that ankle with a death grip.
Looks like Mills just scored again to go up 20-6.
22.
Comments, without a doubt.
That'll be a fun one next Friday.
So Busby looks. He'll get the snap. Robinson bringing the blitz. They can't get there. Great protection going deep up over the top. Got his mouth knocked away.
Yes.
Great play there.
Number 4.
That's number 4, Jamarcus Brown. A great defensive play.
That's great patience by Jamarcus right there, too. A lot of time you'll grab that backside hip and you'll get that PI every time. He waited for the ball to get there, and he got his hand right there just at the right time. That's a great play. Great technique.
So second down and 10 here. As PA moving quickly with 43 seconds to go in the first. Busby fakes the handoff, looking left. He's got McKinney out there. McKinney makes his man miss. Now he's off to the races across the 40 to the 35. And that'll be another relentless performance. First down. They're going to mark him down at the 37-yard line. First and 10 for the Bruins.
Got another big Ashton Williams hit. We just wish those would come a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Ready to see some more of Ashton Williams. He made a game-changing play against Lone Oak on that pick 6 when the game was tied up at 20 after a couple of turnovers by the Senators. So see if he can make another one here. PA gets across the 50 at the 37. First down, 18 seconds left, clock running. Jordan in motion. They're going to roll that way to the near side. He's got him in the backfield, shakes him off, and he throws it away. And a great play by Busby to avoid the sack, because that was number 7, Acuna.
We got somebody down. I couldn't tell if he fell. He fell late.
It's like I think it was a defensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
Coaches are giving the officials some love on their way out of the field. Check on their players. So with 8 seconds to go in the first quarter, this game all tied up at 14.
Still in the first quarter.
A couple of injuries have derailed things here for the Senators. So checking some scores out real quick. Mills up 22-6 over Forest City. 3-14. That game showing to still be in the first quarter. So that game, he did have an injury early. Maumelle is up 14-0 over Sylvan Hills.
Brayson Rucker is the senator that was down there.
Hopefully Rucker's okay. Rucker, I mentioned him a minute ago. He's got several track offers to go run at the next level. So excited for Brayson as he jogs off. He looks like he's fine.
It's good to see them be able to come off on their own under their own power.
So second down and 10 here is Busby with Jordan to his right. Trips to the near side. As that's Hawkins. And they'll hand this one to Jordan on the left side. Jordan makes a nice cut. He's going to be taken down by Grill.
It's a good tackle in space right there, though. Make it third down, into the quarter.
And that'll be the last play of the first quarter. So after a quarter of play, we're all tied up here at Hatcher Field. And we'll be back here in just a minute with more Senator football on Natural State Sports.
Alicia Colvin and Relentless Performance Training helps athletes achieve their optimal performance with everything they need to build the best strength, agility, and conditioning, with a heavy focus on injury prevention, performance, psychology, flexibility, and more. Some of the services they offer include sports performance assessments, education on strength and conditioning, muscle versus joints, flexibility, core, legs, upper body, resistance training, nutritional supplements, recovery, and injury prevention. Give strength and conditioning coach Alicia Colvin a call, just like Senator cornerback Quentin Murphy did, for your personalized plan.
All right, welcome back, folks. We're back here at Hatcher Stadium on the campus of Pulaski Academy, and PA driving here, 3rd down and 5 from the 32-yard line. Jordan and Busby in the backfield.
You were talking about that subscriber list on our YouTube page, Steve, last week.
It's growing quickly today. Busby to the left, got his man in the zone, caught, and that's John Mark Charette, who's got the first down inside the inside the 10.
Right there at the 10.
Try to use this guy over here, but he was a little slow getting to his spot. But that's another relentless performance, first
He's
down.
on the 9, yeah, right about the 9.
Right inside the 10.
So first and goal here for PA. They look to take their first lead. Busby rolling to the right, guy being chased, throws it behind or back behind to McKinney, and now
got a cramp. Looks like.
was that a cramp? He went down weirdly.
Cramp or one of them weird shots?
Did he get stepped on? That was a.
He went and grabbed his calf as soon as he went down. Hopefully,
I don't think it was his calf.
Was that Grill?
5.
Was it 5?
I think
Okay,
it's 5.
it's 5. It's Dotson.
Watch.
He kind of got bumped into,
He
but
bounced off the guy who he was defending the ball.
see, looks like they're trying to rub at
Yeah, I
the
think
calf.
he-
Hopefully,
yeah,
that's that. If it's just a calf, we'll take that.
yeah, and I think you're right. You could see it was almost like that shot where you feel it and immediately just kind of go down.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till the second half.
It feels like the second half to them with that first quarter.
You're not kidding. That pace will get to you in a hurry, and it's warm, fellas. It's been
Not cool outside.
the last
as
all
hot as
week
it
it
could
was
be, though.
nice. Yeah, all week it was nice, and then now today, boy, it has gotten humid, hot. It's hot in this booth.
Should have wore the other shirt.
I may have to pop this window. Dude, I brought a whole change of clothes I didn't even change into. I hope I don't smell too bad.
I can't really smell you. So
That's a good thing. Boy, Mills is just putting it on Forest City over on the Mills Sports Network, 28-6 right now.
yeah, I studied up on the Forest City Sylvan Hills game after the first quarter, and hit myself in the head with a tack hammer watching the second quarter of that game, at least 6 times. So that was a
Looks like that was Brandon Grill.
Well,
3
not surprised considering how much Grill's been all over the field in this game.
on
So
both sides.
let's get him some hydration over there because he has been all over the field.
You know what
Get
the
him
water
back out
boys
there.
say? H2O.
Gatorade.
Can we say that?
I mean, hey, we don't have a sponsorship from them, but we can. So second down and goal from the 9 as Busby looks to his left, trying to get the call here. Play clock at 15. I think that's the lowest the play clock's gotten all year, probably the lowest it'll get all season as it's down to 10.
New record.
Busby takes the snap. He'll hand it away to Jordan to the right. He's met but gets away, but not
He
from the
held on.
rest of the Senators. Is
Knowing them, they keep a stat on
44. That'll be over here. That's Dylan Hunt on the tackle, among other Senators, but Hunt's the one that held on for the ride. So third down and 9. You got to stop them 2 more times here. So let's see what the Senator defense does as they make some switches on the backside. Got Three wide receivers to the near side, twins to the far side. Busby looks left, looking left. Here comes the pressure. Those over the middle, tipped out of his hands. And McKinney dropped that one. Senators.
Easy.
Oh, man. Senators get a break.
Got him on 4th down. This big right here. Big.
Big play here. 4th down and goal. 11:13 to go in the half.
Got to have this.
Look at the receiver on the far side. That is a tall young man. I would not be surprised if they go for a fade over there. He looks left the whole way. Now the pressure comes. Got him in the backfield, chasing him down, and going to go. And he's got a man open. And a touchdown for PA. Boy, what a play as he found Pfizer.
Another Pfizer.
Man, Andrew Pfizer makes the catch. But goodness gracious, what a tough break for the Senators.
Second.
Man.
When that pocket breaks down, however you react, that's tough. You got the backer that was in coverage that came up to try and get the quarterback to throw it.
Does PA ever have a quarterback that's slow enough to sack multiple times?
Now Busby on the 2, going to his left side. Now looks back up over the middle, trying to go to the back. Got nothing. Senators coming and get him hard at the sideline. Tank Reese, one of the ones in their hunt as well for the Senators, and they'll stop the 2-point conversion and keep it at 20-14 here with 11:05 left in the first half.
You know, be more dangerous as a linebacker right now.
Hey, you guys, make sure to stick with us for our Akel's halftime show as our friends at Akel's Carpet One Floor and Home at 10 Maumelle Curve Court in North Little Rock sponsor our halftime show. So stick with us. We'll have some of the field festivities, and then we'll come back with some scores from around the state as well as the PCSSD Sports Network.
I guess want to make sure we also give Dio Vanucci, Cornerstone Home Lending touchdown there. Make sure we don't leave him out.
I can't ever leave Dio out. I mean, Dio's my guy. He's kind of a big deal.
Oh, that was great.
We'll tell that story one of these days on the broadcast. But
total setup, and it bluffed right back on me.
Yeah.
It was great, though. It's totally worth it.
So we were doing a fantasy football draft, and all the guys, we were joking. I mean, we'd been there at what was that? Where we were? Twin Peaks, and we'd been there for hours. And we at the end, we told the waitress, said, bring the new guy the tab. Just joking, we were going to pay. And they bring it to him, and Dio looks, and he goes, you know what? I'm kind of a big deal. He paid for it.
There you go.
We all looked at him like, we looked at him like,
okay.
All right, well, we got the tip.
So Charette on the onside, going to be caught by Nichols. Good point there, Tyler, because that ball was smoked as it came to his chest.
That was a good kick.
Can't let that one hit the shoulder pads.
Yeah, that one. Those are tough to catch.
Murphy back on the field. He's got a little limp, but he's back on the field.
I think it's a little risky. 4 or 5 with the hobble.
You know, I would I would test it. I mean, this is a sophomore. This kid's as long as he feels comfortable and the trainers feel comfortable, then
let them do their thing.
Let's do it.
Give him a couple plays. He'll get that adrenaline going. He might not feel a thing anymore afterwards anyway.
He's your best chance to win the game, and we saw that. Nothing against Grisham or Bell, but
he's a starter for the reason.
Yeah, he's your one, and you want him out there on the field. So Freeman lines up next to Murphy here. As we'll see if they try to do more running with the backs instead of Murphy. They're going to want to throw it. Instead, Murphy going to take off. Got room up the middle. Murphy going to he lost the football. Ball's out, and PA recovers it. And Murphy may not get back up. Let's see. I think that ball just kind of slipped out of his hand. Now,
yeah.
Didn't look like anybody hit it. Just kind of. And again, these are the mistakes. I bet you what Coach Escola is kind of preaching right now. We've got these mistakes. Don't let them hurt you on the next play.
Hard to tell if that got poked out. There were two PA defenders kind of on his back, but just a tough break there. So PA quickly back out on offense here. As Robinson coming out of their huddle, Ashton Williams.
This is where you got to be careful of letting PA go up top on the first 2 plays too, because they're going to go up top. I'm pretty sure off the first play. There's no reason for them not to.
They got their bunch set again. They'd like to roll out a lot out of these bunch formations.
So Jordan and Busby in the backfield. I believe that's Jordan. It is. There's Reese. Who's out now? Jordan will split out. They're going to throw it over there on the little screen. Ball's caught. Hey, ball's out, but out of bounds. Oh, boy.
In his hand.
That really
Bonner
looked like he
nearly
tried to
had
pitch it,
I think you
Almost
look,
like a hook and ladder.
it
Yeah.
did.
which is
That'd have been dangerous.
that's
'cause
one of
he
those
had-
trick plays,
He
though.
had all the room.
Yeah, that's one of those that a quick turnaround. You kind of want to get somebody a little
It's the
tricky.
same thing. Catch
Yeah.
him off guard and gone.
It's the same idea exactly.
Same thing as going over the top.
So second down. They do gain 4 on the play out to the 46-yard line.
Trips right.
Don't be surprised you see a rollout towards that trips bunch if they don't run it.
Busby looks right, looking right the whole way. Wants to go deep. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a lot of room. Tank Reese trying to chase him down. And Busby's going to be squared up, but enough for a relentless performance first down at the 45-yard line.
Busby was buzzing on down the field.
Sylvan Hills gets in the end zones over there in Sherwood to cut that lead in half.
Busby keeps on the play. First and 10 early.
Good decision there by Busby to bring that one down and take off with it. Now Busby gets the snap looking left the whole way. Wanted to go deep. Now he will go deep. He's got Hawkins picked off.
There we go.
That's picked off.
There we
That
go.
is Nichols.
Get some
Nichols
blocking.
looking for some blockers on the way back. Cuts inside.
Get-
breaks the tackle across
There we go.
midfield. And a big hit at the 46-yard line. And the Senators take over after the turnover.
That's
Right back
huge.
where they were.
Huge, but got it right back to where they turned the ball over. Huge. That's big momentum right there. That's big for this team right now.
Gotta have it.
This is a championship-level team in this Robinson Center team for a reason. You know Coach Escola will keep them disciplined and on task,
Murphy
and you
back
see
out.
it there.
Murphy back out, too.
So Murphy back on the field. Freeman's back there with him.
What do you think you do if you're Robinson here? You establish the run again?
I want to get Freeman
you
going.
wanna toss it.
Yeah, I think they need to get 15 going here. It's imperative to get him going.
They got their heavier set here.
That's where they
anyway.
go with Freeman. He's kind of bottled up, does enough to get maybe 1 more yard. Give him 3 on the play. Whoa, somebody turned the fan on.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking
like
about.
that
You
guy.
want to talk about this is some hospitality over here at Pulaski Academy.
Where are their hors d'oeuvres?
We're going to have a conversation with some folks.
But you know, Coach Escola will take those 3 yards on the ground. He's not very big at punting the ball either. He told me when we came to practice, he's not as bad as PA, but he's pretty close. He said.
I don't remember him punting much at all in that benefit game, which you wouldn't expect, but I don't remember him punting hardly ever.
Well, it was useless in the game anyway.
So 9:40, yeah.
I'm going to kick it down here to nobody.
PA is loaded in the box now.
Now give it to Freeman again. Good
Good
blocking,
cutback.
though, as Freeman going to be close. About 2 shy of a first down as he gets down to the 38-yard line.
It's a great cut, making the defense over, pursue a little bit, cut right back behind them.
Good to see our buddy Kyle Sutherland with SB Live here covering the game. So he's got a busy weekend cut out for him as he'll be on the call on the buzz tomorrow for the Salt Bowl.
Oh, boy.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Every year, that's a big one.
You've had some run-ins with Brian.
Brian,
in
I
your
don't
previous
really
days.
care to talk about those. They got us good.
Hey, good luck with that.
So Murphy going to
Oh,
go.
wow.
What a play, though, as Murphy went around his blocker. Freeman kind of got blown up in the backfield.
Hey, Freeman did what he had to do, though.
Exactly.
He got in the way. I'll give him credit for that now.
I like Noah Freeman a lot. I love his game.
Freeman was the grenade.
Yes.
Right there. Freeman was the grenade.
So Murphy gets the first down there. It'll be a relentless performance first down.
Staying on the ground here. Using some of that time. Give those defenders a rest a little bit after a big play.
Well, PA's never had the big physical defense. They've always been quick, too.
Is
so if
that
you can wear
right?
on them.
They
yeah,
are.
yes.
Just now at the end of the first quarter, Mount Murphy pitches this to Nichols, and PA was ready for that one. PA says, we see that play in practice all day long.
That's ours. We taught them that.
Those slow developing plays are tough whenever you got all the pressure they like to bring. They had 3 guys in the backfield there from the start.
They're not big. They're fast.
That's right. And they're where they're supposed to be. I think that's
Very
the
well
biggest key.
coached.
They're right where they're supposed to be every
Every
time.
time.
Very seldom will you get PA out of position.
That's why they're waiting on the other team to make mistakes because they don't make too many of them. We saw one last possession. See if we can take advantage of it.
I think
Big
that
ups
was
to the fan guy.
Kanan Bell, who just came off the field, senior quarterback, but he does mix in some wide receiver. And timeout here.
I think it was Coach Escola.
Yeah, you're right, it was. So Coach Escola calls the timeout. That'll give us a minute here to talk about some of the other games going on.
Did you just call him Coach Coca-Cola?
Coach Coca-Cola. That's going to be his new name.
Coach Coca-Cola.
Oh, man. Yeah,
Was that a fumble?
Coach and I have spoken a lot. Uh-oh. And that might be a touchdown for Sylvan Hills, as that ball was fumbled back into the end zone. But some score updates. Mills is up 28-6 on Forest City as they head to the second quarter. Had we had a pregame show, I think
Safety.
I want to say, and it's in my notes. Let me go back to my notes here. But I want to say that Hooten's had that game. You know what? I don't think it's in those notes. It's in these notes. I think Hooten's had that game picked for Mills to win it, but I felt like that was going to be a mercy rule type game from the beginning. That Mills is going to outmatch Forest City pretty well over there. That's a good 5A Central team, as a team that's moved up from 4A as well. So excited to see what Mills can do. Up 28-6. Sylvan Hills gets the safety, 14-8 over in Sherwood right now. Maumelle leads that one.
It's tough to match up with all those athletes that Mills got over there, man.
They are loaded. Numbers is an issue, but they are loaded otherwise. Now Murphy fakes it to the left, throws it to the right. Got Hunt. Hunt trying to break a tackle across the 35. He'll get to the 34-yard line. That's actually going to be a loss of a yard.
I think they were behind the sticks. They got about 1.5, 2 there.
He's down by number 28, Jet Smith. At the 34-yard line, 3rd and 1. Right, 3rd and 11.
Give big props to our producer, Kayla Fletcher. She's busting her tail back behind us right now, just keeping us online, getting all the graphics up. So good job by Kayla tonight. Excited to have Kayla, who's normally our Maumelle crew has migrated over here to Robinson tonight.
Slightly.
Murphy looking to his left, wants to go deep, got his man. Nichols had to come back for it, tipped it away and couldn't catch it. And that was a tough throw. Murphy just didn't even step into that pass at all.
All arm.
Wonder if it's that ankle that's affecting him a little bit.
That was probably one of the worst throws I think I've seen from Murphy in the short time I've been able to see him. That did not look right at all.
Well, you can't drive off your foot. You're going to have that.
Sylvan Hills has just scored with about 50 seconds to go in the first half. On a long run, I think. I missed what their kick return.
Kick return.
I think they scored on the kick return. Maybe.
Got about play clock's counting down. Might see another timeout here.
Yeah, they're going to have to burn it. They're not going to get this off, and Coach Escola sees it, and he will call the timeout. So another timeout for Robinson here. With 7 minutes to go in the first half. It's 20-14. PA leads it. Senators trying to get back down and tie this one up. No, that's so on our field cam over at Sylvan Hills is Patrick Haley, and I don't know if you saw the message, but he got wiped out. But he's still battling. He's gonna be asking for hazard pay.
Come to work with a crutch.
Hey, get what you can get, man.
That's
Get what you can get.
That's right.
Took out my knee.
We're hoping to have our field cam up and going next week. So
Yeah, our clock might be a little off. We get one of those little carts that runs up and down the sideline sometime.
yeah, we need one.
Like on ESPN.
That would be fantastic. I think that's a little out of our budget right now.
Come on now. You get a golf cart and rig it up.
Hey, you guys are lucky to be getting paid.
I ain't got paid yet. I don't know what you're
It's
talking
the first game you've done. So
Second.
Freeman on
It's not my first
fourth
game.
down and 11. He'll hand this one away, and I think they want a double pass, and they do. Looking deep for Bonner, and he
Pass
overthrew him, but there's a flag.
Pass interference.
We've got a flag down at the 37-yard line. We'll see if that's not a hold.
Usually that's in it, especially on a rollout like that. Looks like hold a lot of times.
Ineligible man downfield. And it is a hold.
Still calling pass interference.
He's gonna
So
decline
they'll
that.
obviously decline that, and it'll be a turnover on downs as the ball go back to PA.
We'll say Brandon Grill was back on the field for that play.
See the whole thing?
Mills
the
is
whole thing.
toying with folks over here, yo.
She's seen
My
the whole
goodness
thing.
gracious.
Just getting easily distracted over here by the other
I
PCSSD.
smell food. I think our food has been delivered, fellas.
You get a medium rare ribeye, baked potato loaded, and sweet tea.
Got to call on the defense here again. Got to try and get another big stop.
Thank you.
Steve wanted a couple wings. Oh yeah, of course.
All right, so Busby All ready to go here with Jordan to his right.
Appreciate it.
Busby, he'll hand it to Jordan.
He
And
pulled
he
it.
pulled it. The Senators were ready. Now
That's
going
downfield.
deep. Got his man down there. And nice defense there by the Senators.
There's got to be an eligible downfield. They don't call it, but they are 10 yards downfield. That's a blown call right there. And Escola is in their ear about it, too.
And now we got another injured Senator on the backside of this play. It was the man on defense there. I didn't get my water.
Me neither.
Oh, okay. That's Bonner who's shaking up on the backside of that play. He was the one in defense. Made a good play there back deep. And you're right, Tyler. I was looking at the replay.
Man,
they were way
I'm telling you.
downfield.
Escola, I'm surprised he's not still yelling at that ref over there. There you go.
He
He's
is
yelling
still at him.
He's yelling out in the white hat now.
Yeah, he's on them good here, and for good reason. They've missed a couple here tonight.
Yeah, that was a blatant one.
Nope, they gave him 2 points.
My, how things have changed over in Sherwood as Maumelle on offense, but it is 15-14. Sylvan Hills is taking the lead. Mills up 36-6 right now. That's going to be a quick. That'll be mercy. That game will be over real quick if they ever get to the second half of it.
Might be over before we get to the fourth quarter here.
It might be over before we get to halftime. They keep it up. We've been stuck around 7 minutes for a while. So Busby by himself in the backfield this time. He's going to go straight to the right. He's going to pitch it. He does.
Yep.
McKinney right in the middle.
Pass.
Oh, and a big
hello.
hit. Wow. Is that Williams? It is.
That's Ashton.
Hey, Mom and Dad.
I mean, you can pretty much, if it's a big hit, it's probably 6.
You see that? It's a good chance. It's a good chance.
Ask Benton's running back about that.
Yeah. Braylon Russell got to meet Ashton Williams, and
Well,
Ashton came
personally.
out the better of that one. And Busby going to hand it away to Jordan up the middle, and a big hole. Breaks free, nice cut at midfield, across the 40. Going to be dragging a man as he's finally brought down to the 36-yard line, and that'll be a relentless performance first down for the Bruins. 9, Olamy's coming. He wants to come out now. He said, "No, I changed my mind, coach."
He's kind of just got a half limp over there. I don't know if he's trying to start cramping too, or
Late to get rotated over, but they get there as Busby rolls to his right. Hunt trying to get to him. Good blocking. Now Hunt's got a chance at him. Hunt, that's a
Now we
hole,
got a
chasing him
hold.
down.
Get
Got him and throws it away. That did make the line of scrimmage barely, but the hold's going to help the Senators, as that should back it up 10 from the 39-yard line here. They'll go 10 from the spot.
this tempo is getting to the defense here. Got a lot of guys tapping out, needing to play. So this penalty will kind of help them catch their breath as well.
What a tough matchup in week 0 when you know the humidity is going to be crazy. You know it's going to be
All the
hot.
speed everywhere.
But you saw what happened last year. I mean, obviously they got beat badly by this PA team. And then they come home. Maumelle comes to town. And Maumelle is just throttling them for 3 quarters.
21 points.
41 to 20 going to the fourth. And I've said it a couple of times. I said it
Me too.
that was, and I think Oscola said, that was the turning point of their season. They didn't lose again, 14 straight after that. This team's on a 14-game winning streak, and they mercy ruled everybody in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's rough.
I mean, they won the state title
I
by
sat back
35 over Shiloh.
Literally sat back in the chair at the end of the third quarter and said, "You can wrap this one up." We were on cruise control and went.
Bobbles that one, and up the middle again is Jordan, and he'll be wrapped up and taken down on the tackle is Okunye.
I feel like the only team that probably won more handily in the state championship game is this PA Bruins team.
Yeah, they retired Bolding.
Not gonna get off field in time.
So Busby looks
Bring it
right.
on field, eh?
I got
Yep,
12
He
on
didn't, Busby. Now they'll go deep with it on a free play. Got his man, and he couldn't make the catch. Out of bounds, but you guys are right. It's had a guy trying to limp off late.
You've got to be careful running guys on and off against a team like this. Like we've already talked about how they move so fast, especially on this far hash. I mean, we had a rule. I mean, if you got to send a guy to the far side of the field, I mean, it's tough. You can't. It's tough to do that.
And again, against PA, it's almost impossible. So after all of that, the hold and everything else, this is likely going to end up a 2nd down and 10. So number 1, that's Tyson McCarroll. I think McCarroll is calling for it. He wants the football over there. I think he thinks he's got something.
It's a long way to throw the ball anyway.
Do we have
Left
12
hash,
again?
top of the field.
Freeman just subbed in.
Ashton Williams came off the
Okay.
field.
They got time. They still got to move it to 5, so they'll move it back to the 35-yard line. So now we're back at the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Illegal substitution was the call. I like how they have a mic on their official, though.
Would you expect anything less?
Nope.
Okay.
Busby gets the snap. He'll hand it away to Jordan. Jordan trying to go to the left, so that's another hold. Doesn't get called. Jordan stumbled, keeps his feet. Across the 20, spin move at the 15. And going to be knocked down to the 13. And boy, they missed another obvious hold right here in front of us on that play.
You got your nose guard getting penetration right there. It's tough. You get that much penetration, and oftentimes you're going to get that guy slowed up. Just a good athlete running the ball right there.
So first and 10 now, 5:08 to go in the first half. Busby, and now we've got a late substitution again, and Senators are going to have to use their last time out of the half because they couldn't get a guy off. And to your point, it looks like right now conditioning is felling these Senators as they are really succumbing to this heat already here in the first half.
I think they got a good amount of guys going both ways. I know Ashton's plays a lot of that H-back on offense, and, I mean, their defensive back and receivers. I mean, I feel like you see the same guys out there, offense and defense, so it's a tough game to be going both ways this early in the season as well.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously you talk about the difference in numbers, but there's really not a big difference in numbers here. If anything, I mean, I know PA is a 6A school now, but you know, a lot of that's the the multiplier and getting moved up with all the success that they've had. And so, I mean, at this point, but that's what they do. I mean, this is nonstop conditioning for these guys, and so they're used to this pace.
And they do it starting second grade.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of their things is they've been doing this since they were in elementary school.
Birth.
Pretty much.
You are going to play PA football.
I got to stand, fellas. All right, so Busby again with Jordan to his left. Twin receivers to both sides. Busby gets the snap. Fakes it, looks. A little slant route is caught by McKinney at the 10.
Pass is complete to Jalen McKinney. He's hit immediately by Tank Reese.
Freshman Tank Reese in on that tackle.
8-yard line.
Second down from the 8. They need the 3 for a first down. They'll do the pitch inside this time. That's Jordan. He spins off the tackler inside the 5. He's really close to the first down.
Ashton Williams brought that first hit, kind of lost him a little bit, but held up just long enough for his help to get there.
He is about a football short here. It's going to be third down and a yard.
4-yard line. 3rd and 1.
Busby. He'll probably give it to Jordan again here, and that's a false start.
71.
So number 71.
Yes.
You're going to do me.
Time. See it.
Let's see. Umu Imu Iu. Amu Imu Ia. That's about right? Amu Imu Ia. Amu Imu Ia. I think that's what it is.
You get the official words on this. Judges.
Busby.
That's correct.
It's a snap, looking right. Now he's got to scramble to his left. Good blocking, got a lot of room to the left side inside the 5. He's got the first down. He's going to be down just shy of the goal line. He's going to be a football short, half a yard short here of a touchdown and another relentless performance first down.
Got to be better on the edge there, keeping that outside hand free. I mean, a lot of times he's gotten out on the edge, rolling out.
Abuse.
There's a lot of cornerstone touchdowns happening over there on Dixon Road right now.
Dio getting plenty of love.
So Busby, Jordan to his right. It's the crazy part about the shotgun. You're going to snap it and make yourself 7 yards away from the end zone when the ball's sitting half a yard away. The ball's touching the goal line right now. Give it to Busby. Busby looking to the left and throws it through the hands of his receiver. Looking for McKinney on that play.
44-6. Mills over Forest City with 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second quarter.
That's wild.
They're going to hang half 100 before halftime.
Quarterback motioned out, got a little wildcat.
Jordan going to go right up the middle. And a big hit at the goal line. He may have reached across and he did for the touchdown.
He paid for it. He got there.
A huge hit right at the goal line.
See if he remembers it by the time he got to the sideline.
Senator's slow to get up on the play. He's up, though.
How many fingers am I holding?
There's a cornerstone home lending touchdown for the Bruins. With 4 minutes exactly left in the half, PA has extended their lead to 26-14. Busby gets the snap on the two-point conversion. Looking left, going left. Got his man tipped away,
There you go.
I believe. Yeah, I couldn't see it, but
9.
it's incomplete.
Yeah, it's 9. But that's a big stop right there. Now they're 1 for four
Yeah.
on their
0 for
2-point. If you can keep them
0
under
for
50%.
They're 0 for 4. They just got one.
Yeah, you're right. They're 0 for 4, but they got those 2 points still. Yeah,
It's a
you're right.
gift.
You're right.
It was a gift. Very nice gift.
Yeah. It changed the complexion of things there for a minute.
Your PA, you don't need gifts. If you're Robinson, you need a gift right now.
Need some help. So
Maybe an onside that bounces right past it. You just run through it and score it.
yeah.
Which one are we going to see here? We're going to see another helicopter.
He's the water guy.
PA on their way out. Thank you. Ready to kick the onside kick here.
Oh, I'd love to have a soft drink. It'd be so nice if it tasted normal.
Hey, I had a Mountain Dew on that.
There's no T. Looks like we might see a helicopter again.
Oh my gosh, there's a Pizookie on my screen. Now there's a pizza. American Pie Pizza.
Player of the game.
We'll see our friends at American Pie Pizza for sure. And now here's the onside kick. They will try to go the other way, a little dribble, and they're offside. So
Back that
we'll
up.
have to do this all over again.
He still got it.
Yeah, Robinson, you got to watch out there. I think we had a toe on the line on the 50.
You imagine how mad Kevin Kelly would have been at that right there.
This
It's going
is
against
actually
us.
on us. Yeah, this is going to be called offsides on the Senators. So now they'll get the onside this one from the 45.
Kevin Kelly would still been mad.
Yeah, he would have found something.
Yeah, he
Something
would have.
mad about.
Just
They're
how
1
mad
for
he'd
4
have
on
been-
2-point conversions. He's mad about that, I
Well,
promise you.
that and how terrible the dribble was on the kicker there and how slow he was right behind the ball.
It would probably be a new kicker out there if he's still here.
For sure. You got a Pepe.
I'll take it.
I mean, it's a large one.
Yeah. So Walt Smiley will try it again. Let's see if he goes with the same thing.
See if he can make his team happy. It's going the other way. We're going to soccer kick it. I don't know.
Now Smiley kicks this one spinning. Senators almost messed up there. They were trying to fight for that one. But they'll get the recovery as Williams was down there as well as Chase Nichols.
Chase Nichols came up with it.
Well,
All right, so big drive here for the Senators, guys. I mean, find yourself down 12, 4 minutes to go in the half. And you just, what would be ideal here is just run the last 4 minutes out and score right before the half. So Murphy in the backfield. And they'll fake it. Oh, nice creative play. Freeman's got a chance. Across the 45, nice cut at the 40. 35, 30, off to the races. 20, inside the 15 to the 10.
There he is.
What
He's
a
in there,
stiff arm.
baby.
Touchdown, Senators, and give him 6.
No flags on the play. That's a clean play right there.
And that is your highlight in a jar.
I think that's a
Noah
quick,
Freeman.
quick
Goodness
touchdown I was
gracious.
talking about.
Yeah, it was.
It just came a different way I was expecting.
The stiff arm at around that 10. My goodness, watch the delay over here.
He made 3 or 4 guys miss with it close to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I thought and after that, I thought he was down for sure around the 20 because they had the angle on him, but a great stiff arm at the end of that
They
run.
can call him Baby Derrick Henry from now on.
What a run by Noah Freeman.
Thumping folks with that
Oh,
arm.
I mean, we've said it multiple times. That is a kid that is hard to take down.
5'9", 190, 5'9", 180.
Well, just making people miss, throwing
Get
people
outside.
off.
I'm going to get you one. Here, have one of these.
That stiff
Get
arm.
off me.
Need to move those guys.
You got that.
The point after kick is good, making the score Bruins 26, Senators 21.
So a big one there as Tate knocks through the extra point. 26 to 21 now. As PA leads it by 5. So, okay, I said we needed to do the whole, just run it out, but I'll take that too.
We'll take
Now you
7
can
however we
stop.
can get it.
That's right. Now let's get it. You're
Now
right,
you can
Andy. Let's get a stop. Maybe surprise them with an onside kick of your own here. Maybe test the hands of number 33, Peyton Adams, there in the middle.
Squib off the face mask.
So Tate's going to get ready to kick this one. He's kind of toying with that football, but he's going to kick it deep.
Sitting straight up. There's not any angle to that ball at all.
PA switching some guys up, as I think that's McKinney on one side. Is that Hawkins? It is. Will Hawkins will be on the other side.
PA was expecting something a little tricky there. I think they changed their minds.
Here comes the kick as Tate boots this one. Good kick over the head of Hawkins.
Oh, yeah,
that's going to be
out of there.
into the end zone for a touchback.
So that's a weapon, though. You can get somebody to do that. Most of your kickoffs, that's a weapon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you put it in the end zone.
So big drive there, big one-play drive for the Senators to get this game back within 5. 3:47 to go in the half. PA is going to come back out on offense here from the 20-yard line.
And John Tate is just a sophomore.
That's a
sophomore kicker putting it in the end zone.
There's some impressive young legs across the 5A Central. I know Maumell's got a ninth grader that's very impressive. All right, so Busby in the backfield. And I think that might be McKinney, or is that Jordan? Is that 2 or 5? Can't tell from my spot. We may have to turn this light off in a minute.
Two.
That is Jordan. Jordan, he'll get the handoff. And Busby wants to go deep. Instead, he just pitches it off to Jordan.
And
boy,
tackle.
look at
Very
there.
good.
Nice tackle in space by the Senators. Got a number?
11.
That's Jordan Warren.
11 and 20. 20 was in there as well.
And Alfonso Burrell as well on that tackle.
Got cramps.
Yep. 20 down. He's grabbing at that toe, that left calf, hurting him a little bit.
So Burrell with another cramp. No, this is not the Ole Miss strategy.
These are legitimate cramps.
Kill it. Yeah, thank you. So they'll try to work this cramp out of Burrell. We've got a minute. We'll talk about our friends over at Relentless Performance Training, our first down sponsor. Give Alicia Coleman of Relentless Performance Training a call, 501-508-9991. You can email her at actlpartners@gmail.com. Relentless Performance Training helps athletes achieve their optimal performance with everything they need to build the best strength, agility, and conditioning with a heavy focus on injury prevention, performance psychology, flexibility, and more. So what I'm going to need you to do, Alicia, is I'm going to need you to come out here and work on hydration with our guys.
We got to get some pickle juice on the sideline. And
Bananas.
yes. We had bottles full of pickle juice every game last year.
Yep.
You got to be careful grabbing a Gatorade bottle as a coach. You might get the pickle juice bottle.
Shaw.
Jabray Shaw is something else, you guys.
He played Pine Bluff, didn't he?
No, he's been at Mills. He was on he played basketball, remember?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Busby.
I'm dumb.
Got an empty set here.
2nd and 12 as, again, Senators with 3:24 to go. Clock is stopped at the moment until they wind it up. There we go. So 3:24 to go. Senators need a defensive stop. Busby gets the snap, looking over the middle, just kind of hanging out back there in the pocket. Now rolls to his right, and he just throws it at the ground. And let's see. Uh-oh, we got a skirmish going on at the 28-yard line.
We had some blocking going on at the end of the whistle. The coaches were asking for that.
Believe you call that extracurricular activity.
And now I think we got a cramp in the middle of it.
Ole Miss activity?
That is not Ole Miss activity. And Escola, again, the coaches are hot on these officials.
They might need some Gatorade, too.
And we may be able to see on our camera here. I don't know if Mark panned that way or not, but hard to tell what actually precipitated that little skirmish.
You saw it was just some. He was getting driven after the whistle. O-lineman drove him into the ground.
O-linemen are mean.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah, he drove him 10 yards. Where's he at the 20? He drove him 7 yards to the ground back there. That block started at around the 19-yard line.
And once he was on top of him, he didn't get up too fast either.
I got to tell you, Escola, they are coaching their guys hard. And I promise you, part of this conversation, Coach Escola and I had a conversation, I believe it was after their team camp, and him and I were talking about the physicality because I'd come over here to PA to watch a team camp, and the one thing that I took from that was the physicality between what we saw here and what we saw at their team camp was night and day. I mean, and of course, Coach Escola's, to his point, that's what they preach. That's what this team is. They are a physical team. They want you to fill it after they're done playing you. And so, but one big thing that he continued to reiterate to me was, we are a very physical team, but we are a very disciplined team. And that's what you're seeing right now. The coaches are definitely frustrated with some of the calls on the field. And so, you know, you get that from that perspective, how frustrated they are. But I think in that huddle, they were reiterating, like, let us handle the officials. 100%. We'll deal with that. You guys get out there and play football.
Yeah, you got to preach. You keep your head. We'll take care of all that. Okay, you trust the coaches to take care of you on the field, and then you take care of the coaches by playing your hardest and keeping your head on straight. And it looks like they did right there. That was something that could have turned into a little bit more. Robinson did pretty good, keep their heads level.
There are 4 and a half minutes left in that Mills game, and it is 50-6, fellas.
4.5 minutes in the half?
4 minutes left in the half.
In the second quarter.
Now Busby looking to his right again, just getting to kind of hang out, give him a recliner back there. Now he takes off running across the 25, trying to chase him down. He's got the first down as he's knocked out of bounds right at the sticks at the 30, and that'll be a relentless performance, first down.
Tell you what, Busby's got some sneaky speed on him. When you got guys that think they have an angle, and then he's outside of them. They got to kind of get that figured out in their head that he's a little faster than he looks.
And he's playing so relaxed.
Reese tried to run him down earlier. It didn't happen.
Yeah, Reese couldn't even get an angle on him. But he looks so relaxed. He just hangs out back there.
He's not rushed at all. He is comfortable.
Now, again, same thing. Lots of times he looks left, going to go with the post.
I don't know which one. I think that was to 10 right here, but I'm not sure. It was right for 5 and 10 right there.
Yeah, Hawkins and McKinney were both there. It looked like Hawkins had a shot at it, but it was over his head.
Jamarcus Brown, number 4 for Robinson, he was really close to possibly picking that ball off.
It's just a weird spot.
Is that a flag?
No, we had a line change on the defense. Oh, I think you're right. We have a penalty. We did.
Is it holding? Wait a minute.
Yeah, they do both.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wasn't that nice?
That's how we got that connection.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It is a hold here.
I don't know why we didn't say that over here.
It's our friends over at PI Roofing. We'll give them some love real quick. PI Roofing sponsoring the penalty flag over here at PA as well as Maumelle.
Thank you. Thank you.
There was also a line change on the defensive line after that play as well, as Robinson brought a whole new group of defensive linemen in. This time they're going to get some pressure. Another hold. Let him run all day. As he breaks a tackle, Jordan breaks another tackle across the 40, 45, across midfield. They're not going to catch him as he's going to run this one to the end zone. But you can bring this one all the way back.
Quit running.
And the Senators have another guy down. I think that's number 11.
Quit running.
Jordan Warren injured on the play.
It's another guy that kind of got flattened by an offensive lineman.
And a lot of Senators tapping helmets after that play, asking to come off the field. And obviously you don't quit on a play just because you see a flag at the field. But in that scenario, you're wishing, man, I wish I could have just let that guy run all day.
Let him run. He's tired. I'm not.
These cramps are catching up. That was Jamarcus Brown who has to come out of the game. He's coming out to get some hydration.
I think that's Jordan Warren, number 11 on the ground. He's kind of rolling around a little bit more than a cramp usually.
Yeah, that didn't look like a cramp. He curled up like something a little more significant.
That's where you need those Gatorade popsicles on the sideline.
Yeah, something, pickle juice, whatever.
We're going to have like a 1st and 30 plus here.
I think Mills put in their 9th grade team. The rest of the second half.
They may have. They have a whole 9th grade roster. That's they're having. The crazy thing about Mills is because of numbers, they're having to play a lot of 9th graders this year, and so it's going to be interesting. But they're taking care of business right now over there on Dixon Road, 52-6 with 3.5 to go in the first half.
So is Mills? They just not playing a junior high schedule this year?
I don't know. I'm guessing
junior high's probably on the field right now.
Yeah, no.
All right, play Forest City. You'll be good.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure if their 9th grade's playing or not, if their junior high's playing. They got an injured guy coming off. That Sylvan Hills Maumelle game is at half, 15-14. Sylvan Hills is taking the lead in that one. Remember, guys, you can catch these games on Natural State Sports. If you go to the Natural State Sports channel, and or if you're watching on our Robinson Sports Network channel right now, if you'll kind of scroll down a little bit, if you're not in full screen, you'll see a bunch of little icons under the PCSSD Sports Network. And that'll take you to any of the games you want to see. If you want to see Mills, it's going on right now. on the Mills Sports Network, Sylvan Hills and Maumelle playing on both the Sylvan Hills and Maumelle Sports Networks. And, of course, we're here on our Robinson Sports Network.
You're welcome.
All right, so here we go. First down and forever, 31, as they are back at the 10.
You know what happens in these situations? You get careless.
No.
Don't get careless here. This is where you don't get careless and you loll under and catch an interception.
So 5 wide again, empty set here. Again, Busby just hanging out. Going deep, got a man wide open. Makes the catch. That's number 4, John Mark Charette, and there went that 31 yards
I
in
just
a
told
hurry.
you don't get careless.
Broadcaster jinx.
Nope, I told you don't get careless because this is what happens in this situation, and I said don't get careless. Catch the interception. You didn't do either one of what I told you to do.
They have that
I warned
quads.
you from
That
up here.
quads look over there. You got to get an extra defender when you got those 4 receivers on one side.
They wanted to sub. Senators couldn't sub.
We're tired.
Well, snap it. Hands gives it away to McKinney. McKinney going to the left side across the 30. Oh, what
Wow,
a
what a
spin
spin.
move. Oh, what a cut at
Wow.
the 30. 25-20. What a play by McKinney. My goodness
The
gracious.
PlayStation controller is out.
Wow.
We got helmet tapping all over the place.
And they're not going to have time. You're going to – in the
We
coaches
got no timeouts. Well, actually, one.
well, we've got a whistle now. We have an
Chase
injury.
Nichols over there cramping on the sideline.
And again, boy, this is – you're starting – got a PA offensive lineman kind of hopping off.
That's your 71.
Yes.
You want to try that one again?
Give me another shot.
Imu, Ia.
E-I-E-I-O.
Like, yeah, Imu, Ia.
Somebody give us that name.
They're still working on it. Yeah, I can't see over there, but
Yeah, they're just stretching them out. Looks like they might be stretching out both legs.
Double cramp.
Chase Nichols has played a lot of plays in this first half.
I got both calves and both hamstrings at the same time. I cramped in my knee. Would never be good.
And it's tough. It's tough. You talk about hydrating in the game. Unfortunately, the hydration that you have during the game doesn't help you a whole lot once you get to the game. It's all that week before.
No, whatever. You're going to sweat it all out tonight. You're
Immediately.
out there right now. You're nothing you can really do, but just hope you can tough it out and not get hurt.
IV at halftime.
That's probably the only way that you could really fill it up for you before you come back out.
IV won't be fast enough. I can tell you right now.
I'm sure we got a couple of doctors over here on Henson Road that could help us out.
Well, there's a parking spot for team physician. I noticed that pulling in here. I was like, wait a minute. I've never seen that before on the high school level.
Hey, you know, it was destined for me to come over here and do this game anyway, since we're on my street.
Yeah.
You know, since we're on my road. You know, back in the day,
Your
right there
family-
where all them houses are across the street,
Yeah.
that was my grandpa's house.
Well, he kind of goofed to me.
No, somebody in my family made a lot of money. It just wasn't me.
Don't. Thanks, Steve.
It was not me.
Not yet.
Coach Escola taking every chance he can to have a conversation with these officials on and off the field.
Nicely, of course.
See what Coach is trying to tell Chase, kind of slow down a little bit. You don't got to jog off. Give your defense a little bit more time to catch their breath.
Yeah, good point, Tyler.
Walk real slow. Facts.
All right, so PA with 2:04 to go here in the first half. I feel like this has been the longest first half ever. Now they'll hustle to the line. This one first down, and they'll snap it. Now,
Can we get
an
a
interesting pitch to McKinney on the right side. McKinney got some blockers inside the 10, the 5, and taken down at the 3-yard line. That'll be we got another little issue going on the sideline over there once again. That's going to be a relentless performance first down to be first and goal. And again, give these PA linemen credit. They are blocking that. He almost blocked him through those banners over there on the sideline that time.
Offensive linemen are supposed to be mean.
That's right. He blocked to the whistle.
Abuse him. If you don't like it, fight back.
You know, and think about it too. In this scenario, you know you've got them wore out. So you know every time you push on them a little more, it just demoralizes them that much more. Jordan, he'll cut back and another touchdown for the Bruins, and that'll make it 32-21.
When you think of PA and you think of kind of finesse and sling the ball around, but watching these offensive linemen work, there's a lot of physicality on there in their offense too.
Absolutely.
This is a bigger offensive line than what you normally see from PA too.
Yeah, they're pretty good size.
We had a few of them that have played big ball too. But most of the time they don't.
They kept things close against Bryant in their benefit game. Now they'll pitch this one back to Jordan. Oh, a double pass. He's got him open. Hawkins makes the catch. And that was a unique little two-point play that time, and that'll make it 34-21, 13-point lead.
That's the first legit two-point conversion they've had.
Yeah.
The cleanest one they've had for sure.
Yeah. It's a good-looking play. Give him
that was well drawn up.
Well designed. Just, I mean, we gave Robinson coaches a lot of credit for that. The design on that Noah Freeman touchdown run. Give credit there. It was a great
lot of that was
play.
Freeman himself.
Yeah, all the misdirection in the backfield, though, really kind of helped create it. But then, yeah, Freeman just made people look silly.
Baby Derrick Henry.
Yeah. See if we can get it again here.
Call him King Freeman. He does it again.
Hey, it's his name on. That's what he goes by on social media.
Do what?
I think that's what he goes by on social media.
How did I know that? I didn't even know it.
So we'll see what kind of onside kick PA decides to go with this time. I think the other really unique part is like how many different guys kick the onside kicks for PA.
7.
It's like they have a different guy nearly every time.
Well, they draw straws for it.
It was 22 last time. Now we got 28 out
That's
here.
That's John Stephen Goodwin out there to kick this one.
Thank you, sir.
He's got it teed up like he's going to kick it normal.
Look for the high bouncer here. He might kick the top of it.
Yep. Or he's going to kick it deep.
Goodwin does. Wow. Oh, that's a surprise. Make the catch. That's Freeman. Freeman finds a little seam, puts his head down at the 35-yard line.
Of all the years I've watched PA play football,
it might be the first one.
The T
another injury.
As far as the ball.
42.
2 injuries. I think that's Freeman still down potentially.
There is a senator down on the play.
Senators.
So another cornerstone home lending touchdown there on that last one.
Looks like a couple cramps.
PA scores again. Big thanks to our friend Dio Vanucci. Cornerstone Home Lending is, Andy, you're well.
I got to talk to you.
You know Dio well.
I got questions.
He helped you out with your loan, and he's happy to answer any questions. So just give him a call, shoot him a text. I'm sure.
Why did my payment go up?
Because your escrows went up, sir.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
That's all. That's what it has to be. It's the only way your payment can go up.
I don't even know how that
Either
goes
your
up.
taxes went up or your insurance went up, and most likely your insurance went up because with the cost of everything going up, insurance is going up.
Yep.
So most likely,
I'm trying to get that
that's the
recorded,
culprit.
but my insurance agent has not gotten back with me.
Tank Reese is one
Anybody
of
out
them that
there
was down.
Contact me.
That's Tank Reese. If Noah Freeman's the other one that's down.
So that's
we're
two
going to
big,
have in at running back right here.
Tank Reese
big
and
pieces.
Noah Freeman.
I believe so. Reese walked off fine, and that is definitely a cramp. If that's Freeman, they're working another cramp.
Yeah. They
It's
were
'cause
both
he just
working
ran
out.
like 70 yards. He was tired. Didn't play before.
So that's definitely been the big issue here is the cramps. We'll see just what the Senators have left in the second half. Hopefully they can figure out something at the half to get a little extra hydration, but it's going to be a long second half if we keep cramping up like this for the rest of this ball game. And that is Freeman. Freeman going to need a little more love on the sideline as they're going to have to help him hop off.
I'll tell you right now, I'm glad I was late to work and got that extra sleep this morning. I'd been in trouble. I'd have woke up on time.
I did not get the extra sleep this morning.
Yeah, I woke up at 6:42. I'm usually at work at 6:30.
Yeah, I was up well before that. For once, I was up before you.
Yeah, I'm usually up an hour before that.
So Murphy will be by himself this time in the backfield as Freeman comes to the sideline. Twins to both sides here as Murphy.
Showing pressure.
So now Murphy, they get the call here. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Plenty of time to get the play off. Now they look again. They're going to change something once again with 8 seconds. Now they'll snap it. Murphy, quick pass to the left. That's going to be caught by Acuna. Acuna comes back inside.
Ran a long way to go 4 yards.
Give him 3 to the 38. Acuna's a talent too now.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, he had some really nice runs in that benefit game.
We're going to make it to half.
Finally gets a half in that Mills game, 52 to 12. Goodness gracious. So now Murphy. Now they'll Look to the left side here. 1:15, clock running here for the Senators. 2nd down and 7. Gets the snap. Murphy looks to his right, going to be caught, trying to get some blockers in front of him. Makes a nice move. Another cut, but boy.
Cutting right into traffic.
Well, and to your point a minute ago, Andy, a lot of running to get half a yard. As the PA doing a good job staying in those lanes and not allowing Robinson to find any success after the catch. It was Olami with the catch that time. So 3rd down and 6 here is Murphy. And we'll see if they try to push it downfield a little bit this time. So looks to the right. 15 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time here as Murphy gets the snap. Now looking upfield. Got his man. That's caught. Oh, boy. It was a nice attempt by Olami. The pass was high, but a good hit by PA to knock that ball loose. And what's the decision going to be here for Coach Escola with 23 seconds left in the half, and that stops the clock.
Well, this might be the time that Coach Escola does decide to punt it.
See Rucker coming out. They're going to punt it.
You got to punt this.
Can't give them a short field with 23 seconds.
You're only down 13 points.
Yeah, so Tate's going to come out to punt this, and you guys are right. As much as we want to see that, as much as we'd love to see the PlayStation style here and go for it, it's the right decision because if you give PA the ball here, you're only down 12 or 13 right now. You'd be down 20-21 probably pretty quickly. So
could be. Well, as bad the cramps are.
That's a delay of game.
What's 5 yards right now?
Now did the play clock get reset? I think is the question, and it did. Delay a game. So back them up 5 more. So now 4th and 11.
And Coach Escola's in the ref's ears again.
You got to wonder there, maybe they didn't reset it, and Escola saw it. It did seem quick. Now it's not even running. Now they'll get it going. And White hat. Now he's ready. So here we go, clock running. And they could just, theoretically, they could just run it out now. Why even kick it?
Do that?
I don't know that they recognize that. PA has nobody back to return it. Now just don't touch it. Oh. And they do. They're going to give PA an opportunity here, and that's
very inexperienced.
I'm confused because the clock wasn't running before the delay of game.
Yeah, I don't know why the clock would have ran.
It shouldn't have.
We'll take it.
That's a week 0 clock operator mistake, and really a mistake for us though because I think if we had noticed it, we could have ran it out.
And they might be discussing putting a little bit more time on there. I don't know how much they would.
Well, they'd have to put not all of it, but a good chunk of it here.
You just kind of had to guess.
Somewhere in that range.
You had 23. I figure you should have, about 16 or 17 here, I would think. Maybe 15 seconds.
They still should have never touched that ball if they were going to run away from it.
They're not going to make any changes, guys. They're going to keep the clock where it is, and that's one of those where your home clock operator might have cost you a chance here at points.
From the referee standpoint, I mean, you just had to guess, and we hadn't really had a good idea of what it should have been. So you just kind of got to leave it where it's at.
Well, to be fair, I think we all feel like they guessed on the 2-point conversion.
That's right.
Too,
that's right.
Especially the guy that was looking right at it.
So
he was down, but that's score.
Let's see if they try to get a few yards here and then go to the end zone as Busby's got 5 wide.
In 7 seconds.
Expect something.
They probably won't start the clock here.
They got the whole field to work. So now Busby hanging out, looking over the middle, got his man, and a hook and ladder ball. Oh, boy. And that should do it. And they're going to call timeout, try to get one more play. And no,
I don't
that'll
think
do
they
it.
did.
They did, and that's going to do it. As that's going to take us to our Eccles halftime. As after a half of play, PA leads this one 34-21. Join us after the break for the Eccles Carpet 1 halftime show.
the Labor Day sale at Akel's Carpet One.
Get up to 50% off store-wide with payments as low as $40 per room. Plus 18-month no-interest financing.
We make it beautiful for less. It's the Labor Day sale at Akel's Carpet One.
Get up to 50% off store-wide with payments as low as $40 per room. Plus 18-month no-interest financing.
We make it beautiful for less.
the snap. Busby looks McKinney's way. Now he wants to go deep.
Top of
Hawkins
the
Feller, he
wheel.
had him. Now he wants the wheel. And a good throw, but
No,
good coverage.
how?
Oh,
How?
no.
Come on.
I'm not sure about that. Is they're going to bail PA out here with, I guess, a pass interference?
And
The
every
guy
sing-
behind the play calls it, but the one in front doesn't.
if you notice, every single one of Robinson's coaches is about to the numbers.
I don't know. You can't cover him any
No.
better.
That was
You
one
can't
of
cover him. He had inside position on it. He never put his hands on him. This is not a penalty.
one of the worst bailouts I've seen.
No. Pick up the flag. Pick up the flag. There's no penalty on the field.
It should stay fourth down because it's just a 15-yard. There shouldn't be an automatic first down.
Or are they going to say
Let's see
rule
what the
uncatchable?
call.
That's rule uncatchable.
That's
touched
what he
his-
did.
Yeah.
Let's see if the Senators get a break here.
They're moving the ball up.
No, they're not getting a break. There we go. Yeah, turn it over on down.
Oh, ineligible,
Ineligible
downfield.
man downfield. Even better is that was on. So a huge one as McKinney was. I think McKinney was an extra guy in the backfield there.
And have your attention, please.
So a big turnover on downs here to open the second half as the Bruins had a chance.
Instead,
And
Like we talked about, that's that big stop
your
that we needed at the start of the half.
card has been turned in. Please see one of the Little Rock police officers, and they will get it to you. Again, the
Someone lost a credit card.
Instead, please
I didn't
see
lose a
one
credit
of the
card.
Little
I'm
Rock
good.
police officers
I've been here the whole time.
if you would like your debit
all right,
card.
so offense back on the field for the Senators. Freeman, good to see him back on the field as well as Murphy. Grill at wide receiver, as well as Bonner here on the near side of the field. Nichols is lined up on the far side. Now they'll split Freeman out. Murphy by himself in the backfield. Gets the snap. Direct run here by Murphy. Spins off a guy. And that's going to be a penalty. The ball came out, I think, as PA said, but I think you're going to get a penalty. You're going to get a penalty on PA here.
There are penalty flags on the play.
Going to be a targeting on
Thank-
PA.
On the helmet.
Or
Might be-
Murphy's not feeling good.
is there
either.
targeting in high school, or is it just
I
hit
think
the,
we might just get an unnecessary roughness.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get an ejection like you do in college.
Murphy may still be hurt, guys.
And he was down as I think it was 14, came in late, and I mean essentially speared him in the back.
Now Murphy's moving a little not great.
He's moving around.
The trainer's going to
He's
take him
walking
off the
off.
field, but I have a feeling they're going to be checking him for a concussion. Now we got another cramp as well. Murphy, he's going straight with the trainer. Yeah, illegal helmet-to-helmet contact. Give him 15. So that'll be a relentless performance first down for the Senators once we get the injured Senator off the field.
Every opportunity for gimme yards here. You need it.
So Grisham's going to come back in the game at quarterback. We'll see how long this lasts. And that's an offensive lineman, I believe, that was down this time, and it is 54 Campos. That's a big loss, as Julian Campos is a big piece of this offensive line.
Looks like he's up and healthy, though. He's got to come out for a play, I'm sure.
Yeah. Get him back in a minute as Hunt comes in. Grill will come off the field.
Getting their heavier package, tight end wing. Like to run it out of this.
Who is that at runner? Is that Noah?
Looks like Noah.
Yeah. So King Freeman in the backfield. They get the handoff to the left side. Had a nice little seam. It closes quickly.
Where's his helmet?
And there was a helmet that came flying out of there. Now we've got something going on.
Handoff goes to number 15, Noah Freeman.
Oh, here we go.
Freeman is injured coming off the field here. And
Here
now
we
we got offensive linemen pulling
pulled his
helmets
helmet
off
off.
on the
He's
field. You
gotta-
can't do that. We got to be smarter than that. Surprisingly, after all that, no penalties on the field, but we do have a stoppage as the officials.
42-yard line.
What's the argument here? The coaches are not happy. I mean, obviously, we don't know what's happened down there.
They're
Just
trying to
timeout.
tell 58 he has to take a play off because he took his helmet off. If your helmet comes off, you've got to be out of play.
What's going on? Go back over there. None of this.
I'm not sure what happened. They are, yeah, is that 58 or 55?
55 is the one that's upset.
That's Micah Pennington, another senior offensive lineman.
Well, he gets the rest for a play.
I think they were saying his helmet came off.
Well, we're getting a break because was it 70?
What are we doing here? Is this
Sure,
a,
we don't have a 70, but
we have a team meeting here? A one-to-one team meeting?
yeah,
What's going
Bonner's
on?
now meeting with the white hat. So is he tattling on somebody. I don't understand. Now
We're gonna
the
hug it
entire
out?
Senator sideline has come out for a huddle out on the field.
Coach Escola's got something to say.
He does, and this is one of those moments we were talking about in the first half where Escola's going to say, look, we'll handle it. You handle it on the field.
And I kind of think that's what the White Hats brought one guy from each team. He's telling them, we're gonna have to get this together.
You got 9 for PA and
Hunt Harrison, senior linebacker.
And I'm pretty sure that's Gabriel Bonner, 0.
So you got probably your 2 team captains, and now Escola had a discussion with the rest of them. Now, Tyler, let me ask you, how much of this do you think is maybe from PA's side frustration over how this is slowing their pace down? Maybe they're getting annoyed and frustrated.
They're definitely not happy, especially with kind of how it's going on defense for us with the injuries. It's slowing them down there. It's kind of getting them out of their game, and really, as much as you hate the cramps, if you can kind of get their minds a little off of what they're trying to do, it might turn into a positive for us.
Yeah, one thing you don't ever see out of a PA team is them get undisciplined, you know, and so a little surprising to see that, but here we go.
a lot of penalties on tonight.
So Grisham's still in at quarterback, and that was weird looking from the beginning.
He took off earlier. We weren't set. There's a couple things that could have been there.
So it looked like Freeman, or not Freeman, but Tank and Grisham both kind of moved, but the ball didn't snap until about a half second after.
Either way, it's 5 yards backwards. They're giving us free yards. Can't give it back to them.
Well, Mills still doing work over there. And I tell you got a ball game going in Sherwood right now. Sylvan Hills and Maumelle tied at 21 in the fourth. 8:45 to go. And it looks like Maumelle's about to try a field goal with that freshman kicker.
40 yards. 41
He's got
yards.
the legs for it, man.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
I said on Twitter the other day, he's a guy that can hit from 40 to 45. And
Right
he's gonna-
hash.
Don't let me down. Now Grisham gets the snap. Uh-oh, inside, and boy, they blew that one up. Nichols trying to go the other way, and he's going backwards. PA had that play blown out from the beginning. Did he get it? I think he got it.
Got a late flag. I don't know. It might be on. I don't know if it's on PA or us. It might go both ways, but we got people jawing back and forth again.
Nope.
Penalty on the play here. After the loss, that's adding insult to injury here as a big loss. Let's see what this call is. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Boy.
On.
Just after you have a team meeting right at the center.
Yep. I didn't see what happened down there, but tough break there as the Senators are going to get backed up another 15 on top of the big loss. So is it second or third? Third down.
The second down.
I think it's third. I think he just announced third. I think
If it was after the play, the play still counted.
it should be third, and it is third and a
whole
long,
bunch.
long way.
Third and a mile. It should say mile up there.
We need the PA 28 for a first down. They've not changed it. It still says second down, so maybe, I don't know.
I want to say the ref did have 3 up.
Grisham got a man over the middle. That's Bonner, and he couldn't hold on to it. Need Bonner to catch that one. That was a good throw by Grisham. Put it where only his guy could catch it.
Third and 39.
Whew.
Yikes.
So now, I mean, I don't know. To me, the idea, at least try to get to midfield here. Give yourself a chance if you really want to think about going for it. But if nothing else, for midfield, at least you know you got a good chance at pinning PA deep with a good punt. Or we could just do the PA thing and gain 40 here.
Yeah. I like that one. Got
They're
9
going to
seconds
have to
figure
call
it out.
timeout. And they do. Is I think some confusion as we've still not seen Quentin Murphy back on the field, and there's not even been a Quentin Murphy sighting from the sidelines. I'm not going to speculate, but let's just hope that wasn't a head injury.
Quentin Murphy's had a bad day.
All these Senators have gotten beaten up today, without a doubt.
They announced third down, but now the sticks on the sideline say fourth down. I don't know if they've got confusion.
Somebody somewhere.
Well, I thought the last one, it should have been third down to begin with. This, I don't know that they didn't, because I thought the White Hat called it third down when he announced it. I can't completely hear with these headphones on, but it is fourth. Yeah, so fourth down, so they will have to punt it here. And I wonder, again, another mishap on the field, whether it was the guys with the chains or it was the officials. I don't know that the play call changes there, but
No,
not a lot. You don't have a lot in the book for third and 39.
there's not a ton.
The 4th and 25 play.
Yeah. So Tate comes out. He'll punt. As now we're short a man. They'll finally run the final guy on the field. And PA, per normal, will not send a guy back to return here. The deepest man is number 1, Tyson McCarroll. A shorter punt would be returnable here. As Tate gets the snap. He will kick it. That's a good kick.
Look at the spiral
Turns
on
that ball over. What a kick. Go find it.
Oh,
rolling down to the 20. And it cut back. They'll down this one at the 20, maybe 21-yard line. That's where PA will start their second possession of the second half.
There's a late flag. That's got to be on a
Well, that's on us.
coach.
Yeah, he must have said something to an official.
Oh, great.
So there goes your good field position. And somebody definitely had words for an official over there. That's about the only explanation for that penalty. You know, we were talking before halftime. The PA announcers, made a point to try to push all those students back over there, but that's dangerous, man. That is.
Yeah, get taken out over there by some kid running down the sideline in pads.
Yeah.
It's not going to feel good.
So unsportsmanlike on the bench this time.
Oh, we can't get a warning?
We already got a warning, yeah.
First quarter. Can't get a second warning?
No, that's not how things work.
PA didn't get a warning.
So 1st and 10 now for PA. Instead of the 20, they'll walk this out to the 35. So you had them pinned fairly deep, at least back at the 20. Now you make things easier for them as they'll start this drive from the 36-yard line. Forest City score? They did. Oh, no, that's our top 10. Oh, that game's over.
Which one?
The Mills game is over.
I don't think so.
If they're playing this, it's over. That's postgame.
No, they ended the third quarter then.
All right, so Busby gets the snap, going right. They're going to hand it back to Jordan up the middle. Jordan, what a move inside. Cuts to the left, now taken down by Nichols as he crossed the 45 to the 47. And we've got Dylan Hunt down. He's hurt.
Is he hurt or is he cramping?
That's a relentless performance first down, and he took
don't
a
look
shot.
like a cramp.
No, I don't know if he got landed on.
That don't look like a cramp.
Yeah, that's not a cramp.
I don't think it's a cramp.
Watch over here and see if I can see what happened to him.
Squishy.
Dylan Hunt on the tackle.
It happened when he was chasing the ball.
Over
He
the
comes up limp before he ever
Maybe it
gets
is
in on the play.
or something popped.
Don't say that word.
That's a tough break there.
Whenever he plants away, right there.
Oh, yeah, something went as he turned to plant. You're right. I mean, that could be a cramp still. When he turned and planted, it could have tightened up on him. They're definitely looking, but they're looking down in that calf Achilles area, and
They're working it like a cramp.
It kind of looks like she's massaging it out.
Yeah, you're right.
They get some of the roller things.
Get
The ones that are really tough.
I think the only hope we have is an IV. I need to call my buddy Britt. He had a friend that he would take on trips to Vegas with him who was a doctor who would help him stay hydrated. So I think we probably need him to come out.
I guess that pick you're talking about.
Number 1 play on our
Cruise control.
Natural State Top 10. You guys make sure you head over to the Natural State Sports YouTube channel and our Facebook page as well, or on Twitter. Follow us on all the platforms, and you'll be able to see our Natural State Top 10, our number 1 play last week as Hunt jogs off the field. Good to see that. But Ashton Williams with our number 1 play from Benefit Week and that pick 6 that kind of changed the complexion of that game against Lone Oak. So final score at Mills, 58-12 as 5A Central and PCSSD brother Mills handles Forest City. And now Forest City will tuck tail and take that long drive home east with a tough 0-1 start to the season. Sylvan Hills and Maumelle, 3:30 to go in that one, still tied at 21.
We're not even in the fourth quarter yet.
We may never get
We're
there.
not even close.
Now Busby looking left. Here comes the pressure, trying to get his Campos. Couldn't get there. Now throws it over the middle. Oh, and a big hit.
Who's
Resulted
that?
in a little
Ashton
nothing.
Williams.
Charette made the catch, gets he's a yard shy of a relentless performance first down.
It's a long yard.
Second down here in a yard as trips to the right this time. Busby barking out the cadence. He gets the snap at midfield, looking to his right. And, good pressure, but a good move by Busby to get away from Acuna. Now he just shucks it up, got a man down there, and he caught it.
Oh.
He caught it. He was in bounds. What a play. That's Will Hawkins on the catch. Campos is hurt. I think he's cramping back there in the backfield again. My goodness. Actually, I think Acuna's cramping too. They're both standing side by side cramping. And I think we've got another one at the 39-yard line cramping. We do. That'll be a relentless performance. First down for the Bruins.
I don't know. It was Acuna tackled a ghost.
You want to, Tyler, how ill-advised was that throw?
Oh, it was. I mean, those are the ones that it's crushing mentally for Robinson because you've got him tied up.
Dead to right.
He has no option whatsoever, and he throws it up, and he throws up a prayer, and it gets answered.
Give Busby credit for even knowing Hawkins was going to be there, but give Hawkins a ton of credit for the toe tap. What a play. That
was tight.
We might see that on our Natural State Top 10. If you guys want your school included, doesn't have to be a PCSSD broadcast. It can be any broadcast from across the state. Send us, DM us those, or tag us on Twitter, your favorite plays from your local high school team, and we'll do our best to see if they make our top 10.
We've definitely had a few on both sides that could be in it this week.
For sure. I got a feeling we're going to find a couple from the Mills game.
I just one or two, probably.
Bray Shaw was doing work. All right, so McKinney now the running back in the backfield. Trips to the far side. Single receiver here to the near side. Busby. First down here as Robinson backs down. Busby's actually splitting out. McKinney takes the snap.
That's a little different.
They're going to the right side, and look at Robinson do a great job to string that out. They're going to lose 4, maybe 5 yards on that play. Make it 3 as they'll drop them back to the 40.
That's the best edge they've set defensively all game. It was hurting them in the first half, giving up that edge. Most of the time, the edge they were losing was over here to number 65. He's tough.
Yeah.
So Busby will be alone in the backfield this time. Would expect Jordan to come back to him here. As Busby gets the snap, he won't. He's by himself, looking left the whole time. Got plenty of time. Throws it. Hawkins is there. He makes the catch. Tackled immediately by Jamarcus Brown. It's going to be well shy of a first down. I say well shy. About 5 yards shy of a first down.
And the 31-yard line.
Made 4 yards shy. So third down and 4 here.
3rd and 4.
That's Busby. Gets the snap. They'll pitch it inside and bottled up by the good job there by the defense. Go ahead, Tyler.
The ball carrier kind of gave us one on that one. He had the edge, and he cut back up there. We'll take it. We'll take whatever they want to give us, but that's maybe a rough, a tough cut right there for him.
Yeah, I think to your point, I think if he bounces that around the blocker, he's probably got the first down. So Pfizer is taken down on a 2-yard loss and bring up 4th down and 6. Busby going right. Looking downfield. Got a man. That's Hawkins underneath. No, that's not Hawkins. That was, again, 7th Andrew Pfizer, who makes up for the gaffe on the last play, and he gets the relentless performance first down.
You could really see the cramps and the fatigue hurting us right there. Nobody there to really pull up that rollout.
He was just sitting down in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had another Senator just leave the field with another cramp. It's now Busby. Snaps it just as the Senators even got lined up. Big hole in the middle. Give him about 8 on that one. That'll make it 7.
Just wore out. That's all there's to it.
He stopped by number 7, Hully.
Oh. What a play in the Maumelle game.
I missed that one.
So,
this is OT.
We'll see. Set this one up. There's 47 seconds left in the ball game over in Sherwood, tied at 21. Sylvan Hills has it. Busby looking over the middle. Now he wants to take off, steps back out of the pocket, looking to his left. Now it's rolling, looking towards the corner, and throws it out of bounds. A good coverage by the Senators downfield.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
This broadcast is now over.
Well, we have 4 broadcasts because 2 of the teams are playing each other. I like everybody on 2 screens because they're watching on 1. This is going to happen several times this year.
Yep. All right, so Busby, he'll have 2 receivers wide to the right. 2 to the left. Busby looking to the left. Nothing there, but he's just hanging out in his recliner again. Now he'll run to the right. Got room. Now they've wide open in the back of the end zone.
He was the same color.
Robinson lost the receiver, number 4, John Mark Charette, in the back of the end zone, and another cornerstone home lending touchdown. Turnover?
Yeah.
So Maumelle just got a turnover with 40 seconds left in that ball game, and they're going to get a chance to get in field goal range.
They got a big wing. QB1 can do.
So Busby will try for the 2-point conversion. Jordan comes to join him in the backfield. He'll just pitch it over to Jordan, going back to the left side. Jordan now, he throws it. Was he not what a play as Jordan finds Hawkins in the back of the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Just good play design. You play a team like this, you've got to stick. You got to do your job and stick to your assignment. And if you don't, they're going to find it and they're gonna exploit it.
And you know, when you're in this situation where you're cramping, every move hurts.
It's really hard.
Yeah, really hard to stay disciplined on a play like that. It's again, well-designed play by Coach Lucas and his staff.
That's what Maumelle took a penalty.
That's why Coach Escola probably likes this game at the start of the year. It's one of those big tests, not only physically but also mentally. Mm-hmm. It's going to give you a lot of good stuff to watch on film.
Absolutely, you're right, Tyler. It's again, you saw it last year from the way that this team responded afterwards, and you know, I think it played a lot into their comeback against Maumelle in week 1 last year. So Maumelle needs some yards here, and they're going for the razzle dazzle.
Look at this.
First play, they got a chance.
Get out of bounds.
I think he got out of bounds. Good gain. So Maumelle trying to score and win that one. Onside kick on its way, you would think, here from PA as they lead this one 42-21.
Looks like it.
And there it is. High bounder bounces into the hands of Nichols. Nichols wants to return it. Nichols across, and he goes nowhere. A lot of
he was dancing.
A lot of dancing, a lot of footwork to go nowhere.
He made a couple guys miss, but they got enough people there. You're not going too far.
All right, so if you're Robinson here, 3:38 to go in the third, you have got to get in the end zone here. I mean, you know where the pressure's coming from on the next drive, but more than anything, and again, you got a lot of guys playing both ways here tonight, but more than anything, sustain a little bit of something here for your offense to try to maybe give a couple guys a break.
And still no Quentin Murphy, so I'd go ahead and say that we've probably seen all of him that we're going to see tonight.
We'll check on that situation.
Final?
Now Grisham. Oh, boy.
Yeah,
that play's going nowhere, and it's going to go backwards after the play. So we've reached the end of regulation between Maumelle and Sylvan Hills, tied at 21. Andy, we missed a good one.
There is a PI roofing penalty flag on the play.
Well, this is a pretty good one, too.
We've had a good one here. It's
just a really long one.
Starting to be in that PA format, though, where they're starting to kind of try to pull away here late.
Well, this game later in the year, it's probably going to be a different story.
So they'll back this one up, back to the 35 this time. So
Robinson's a cold weather team.
Yes. Yeah, they play better in December.
Yeah.
But so does PA.
That'd be all right. That'd have been a good game to see at the end of the year.
Yeah, it really would have.
All right, champion versus champion. Let's roll.
All right, so Grisham is your quarterback. They'll move Grill to the near side of the field. Now he'll have to go the other way. And no one home as Grisham wanted to hand it off, and a busted play results in a sack. And Grisham frustrated with himself maybe, and he doesn't want any help from the white hat. He's going to get up on his own.
Grisham is brought down the backfield by Hunt Harrison.
So Hunt Harrison hunts himself up a sack on that play.
Oh, double H.
3:09 to go in the third. Starting to see some numbers on the field we hadn't seen. 29, that's Caleb Doucette. He played a little bit last week in the benefit game. Now maybe some confusion as to who's supposed to be on the field now. 6 seconds. They're going to get a delay of game. They're going to have to snap this in a hurry.
They do it.
And they do. Let's delay a game.
Well,
back them up 5 more unless we got a timeout. So we did get a timeout called as Robinson calls their first timeout of the second half. I'm going to give a lot of props to our Sylvan Hills Sports Network crew, as they're the ones doing the cameras and the play-by-play right now. And give a lot of credit to that camera crew and Will and his production crew, as they have done a phenomenal job over there from what I've been able to see in the production of that ball game. So great job to those guys.
Overtime. Last time we called overtime game over there, somebody got nominated.
Yes.
Tweren't me.
It was a lot of fun.
Tweren't me.
That was a whole lot of fun. 6A semifinals, Sylvan Hills and Lake Hamilton. Doesn't get much better than that. If only Sylvan Hills could have pulled it off. All right, so second down here and
Great.
34 according to the scoreboard. I'm not going to try to add it. I'm going to just trust the PA education here.
Pretty good education.
It is a fantastic
fine
education.
educational system. Brought to you by it.
And Murphy is on the field, guys.
Said, I'm here.
He
I wanna
is.
play, coach.
Limps a little worse than it was earlier as well.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Give him credit, though. A lot of strength out of that kid.
That's
a lot of
toughness.
He's just going to go deep. Just chunks it up. His receiver immediately.
So wasn't running too hard.
Now trying to take him down. I don't know what happened there. Is Murphy kind of threw it about us. We got a flag back here. We'll see what that is. Probably a hold. And Murphy may struggle just to get off the field here, man. He is beat up in this ball game.
Well,
About to score in the Maumelle game. Maumelle about to put it in the end zone. So tough one there as Murphy, again, looked like he was just trying to throw it as far as he could, and his receiver didn't really give him a whole lot of help.
Couldn't tell what the flag was.
not running hard enough on your receiver.
It's a long discussion if it was just a holding.
Yeah.
On the defense. Defensive
He
holding.
pointed that direction. What's the call?
Defensive
here?
holding. I'm walking it back.
But they're moving it from where the
They're
ball was
going-
intercepted?
They're going that way.
Was it after the interception?
Had to have been.
Yeah, I mean, the call was.
Could have been blocking in the back. Maybe.
Blocking it back or a holding after the turnover?
We're about to get a call here. Personal foul.
After.
So personal fouls. Maumelle just scored a touchdown in overtime to go up 27-21, pending the extra point.
So the turnover we're staying because it was after the interception. We do get a step off about 15.
What?
So they'll back that one up. They'll start this drive from the 31-yard line. So 7-point lead for Maumelle over there if you want to flip over there and watch that one. On the
PA
Hill
game will
Sports
still,
Network.
the PA Robinson game will
we
still
won't be done yet.
We will still be here.
We may be here. I'm supposed to show houses in the morning. We may still be here.
I'm supposed to go to work on my day off.
All right, so Busby going to put Jordan in motion. He'll get the snap. Wants to look left.
He is
Oh, he's got
wide open.
wide open.
Oh,
Instead, he went
looking,
underneath.
Lord.
He had two guys open on that play he could have went to. So he had John Mark Charette.
He let up. He's like, okay.
Oh, that camera is clear.
Yeah, that one is.
Well, that's just the blur
yeah,
of
the mirror.
It's just the lack of internet. All right, so Busby again here. 2nd down and 10 for PA. 2:26 to go in the third. Jordan, now they come back to the left on screen pass. That ball's going to be caught. That's Charette. Charette across midfield, just running folks over to the 45, down to the 40-yard line. And that'll be a relentless performance, first down. Williams with the tackle. Big thanks to our friend Alicia Colvin with strength and conditioning trainer at Relentless Performance Training. They're sponsoring our first downs all season long here on the Robinson Sports Network. Jordan motions. They'll roll Busby that way. Clean rusher and a big hit in the backfield, but he's got a guy who threw it just short.
Man.
And Busby's hurt, and I think it's a knee.
Knee or
No,
ankle?
ankle. He got rolled up.
Man.
And we got a flag. I don't know. Illegal. Might have another downfield.
That was Tank Reese, and boy, I don't want to see this for Busby. It's Tank Reese really hit him hard at the end of that play.
Feet got caught up under him, though.
Yeah, a little low.
I thought the tackle was squaring up. It was
his
just
feet got caught up under him.
Yeah.
Watch.
I mean, it's a good hit.
Yeah,
His
it's
leg
solid.
hung up underneath. And this is not good as Busby's in a lot of pain down there on the field.
Instantly reached down, too. Get up. Come on.
So we hope here that Busby's okay. To y'all's point, there's also a penalty on the play. That's an ineligible receiver downfield.
Not worried about that.
No, it's want this kid to be okay.
It's juvenile.
That'll back it up 5, but
Stand him up and walk him off right now.
got to believe that at this point, and he does get up, but he is not putting any pressure on that left ankle.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
The crowd gives Busby a good round of applause, well deserved, as he has played his heart out there tonight.
Had a great
How many
game,
yards
great
he
plays.
has?
He's putting. He looks like he's trying to put a little bit of weight on it, which can be a good sign. He's trying to fight through it, so he's putting a little bit.
So in at quarterback will be sophomore Brandon Cobb. So just lead them down a line of great ones here. As now you bring a sophomore in. We'll see. He's got good size, good tall kid. And
You wonder how much falls off.
yeah. So Sylvan Hills scores. They're an extra point away from tying it unless they want to go for 2.
It's about to happen.
So Cobb gets the snap. He looks up over the middle. Got his man. He couldn't hold on to it. So he wanted Charette again. Charette couldn't bring it in. They do kick the extra point. They block it. He missed it. They blocked it. And Maumelle has just beat Sylvan Hills in Sherwood 28-27 in overtime.
That's the same end zone.
Now they'll hand this one to the right side to Jordan. Jordan is bottled up after a yard. That'll make it 3rd down from the 44-yard line.
Where'd he miss it?
At the 44-yard line,
Congratulations to the Maumelle Hornets for picking up first win of the Brian Maupin era.
1-0. Might have something to talk about Monday.
So Cobb looking, gets the snap. He wants to go deep up over the
Oh,
middle.
Lord.
He got an arm now. Got a flag.
You see how pretty that was? Peyton Manning move over.
That flag came from the backside, but he threw it pretty far in there. I'm not sure what we're going to get.
That was pretty.
Let's see what the penalty is. They're talking to the PA side, so I wonder if it's a hold on the defense.
It looks like a hold on the crosser coming across.
So that'll be a walk-off 15. It'll still be 3rd and 4 after they walk the penalty off. So Cobb, he's got Katros as the running back next to him. Robinson showing some pressure here as Reese will back out of it, as well as that Ashton Williams with him. Now Reese and Ashton, they're coming. Williams couldn't get in there as they back it out. Now looking to throw to the left, short-armed it. No catch as that one hit the ground and came out. McKinney couldn't hold on to it. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Tell you what, Robinson has noticed that I don't think Cobb is as mobile. They're going to kind of bring some pressure on him.
One of those things you wish you'd have had him in there a little earlier in the game just so you might have got to him a few times. Now them legs are dead.
Still gonna try.
See what Cobb can do with it here on 4th down and 4.
Technically, you got a whole quarter.
Yeah,
So,
you do. I mean, it
it's
feels
not even the 4th quarter yet, so there's plenty of time.
it feels so late when it's really
it's
not.
9:50.
Now Cobb rolling to the right, almost, and now a hold, and now they're chasing him down, trying to get him.
Still got wheels.
Hunt, and how in the world that's coming back on the hold? Wow.
How do you do that?
How many deceptively fast quarterbacks do these guys have?
All of them.
he's driven out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
I'm telling you, Busby just changed his number and went in. It was a magic trick. Changed his number, got slender and taller, and magically got a left ankle that's healed.
So back them up 10. It'll still be 4th down. Now, here's the good thing. That's from the spot. So you're going to walk this one off from the 41. So this backs them all the way back up, back onto their own 49-yard line. They need the 30 of Robinson for a first down. So 4th down, and about 21 here. Motion man, it's Katros. He's looking at him. That's a spy going deep. His receiver fell down. This is like a punt, as it's actually a good idea.
You don't want to
catch
that
yeah.
one. You don't want to catch that one.
Don't be upset. You want as an individual, you want a turnover, but you don't.
As
want
a team, you don't want. You get the ball on the 50 now.
Yeah.
We'll say he did it on purpose. He knew. Give him credit.
That's why you play D-back.
So I have a question. It's a turnover on downs. They didn't gain any yardage. The initial line, the spot was the 49. Why did we move it to midfield?
On the other side? That's a good question.
I would move the ball forward.
It should have been right where it was.
Might have had a ref shuffle, have a couple shuffle steps that way, huh?
So
you lose yards.
Murphy
gain the ball.
Yeah, Murphy's not back out on the field here at 54 seconds. We're back to Grisham.
Yeah.
Nah, they decided that wasn't.
We were going to try that, but we're done with that. That's what happened.
And this is, well, they are just eating up the running game.
Run, Noah, run.
Hey, give PA a ton of credit here. They've done a great job of keeping Robinson one-dimensional in this game. The running game just has not been there outside of the big run by Freeman.
PA's offense, obviously, if it just stops right now, their defense is going to keep holding it down. So it looks like.
Showing blitz here. Sorry, Andy.
You're good.
But you're right. If they
stalemate.
Yeah. So Grisham steps back. He wants to throw it up over the top, and he's holding his arm.
He did have a hold of him from the backside at that time.
And no call.
Because they weren't in the right position. You know, I mean, he was behind him, but he couldn't see him. But on the other team, you know, I mean, I see through him.
That's that little hidden arm in there.
I mean, on the replay, I'm sure you can see his shoulders get turned because he's getting pulled.
We had a great view of that one.
So 3rd down and 11. My internet's getting slower as we go. The internet's getting tired, too. It's getting some cramps.
I'm going to take a nap. Back with you about 6 minutes into the 4th quarter.
10 seconds left here in the 3rd. Grisham gets the snap. Pump fake, looking, throwing. Got his man on the double move, and he overthrew him. Oh, boy, it's a good double move. Just couldn't get it to him.
He had some pressure in his face. He stood in there and tried to let it fly.
This is incomplete. 4th and 11.
4th and 11.
Yeah, are they going to punt this? I think they're going to punt it.
Looks like, got a.
I don't see Tate, though.
Tate's coming from Yep.
Oh, there he is.
Fake punt.
4th and 11. Yeah, if there's a time for one. This is now. But I think maybe to Scola's credit here, you know that you've got a backup quarterback in there. So, again, try to pin them. Don't get a bad penalty. Try to get them inside the 20 and another delay of game.
I swear that play clock moves way faster every time.
They took a while to decide they were going to bring the punt team on there, I think, though. So, but
when you don't typically do it, I mean, it's a tough decision for them. You can tell it takes them a little bit to decide it.
And think about that too. I mean, you don't do it a lot anyway. But then you look at the last 14-game stretch. I mean, they haven't punted much in that 14-game stretch anyway because they didn't have to.
They haven't lost either.
They were scoring nonstop in those games. So now you got to kind of get back in that rhythm on special teams. So 5 seconds. This will or should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. It's Tate. Oh, low snap. He'll pick it up with no pressure. And another good kick. Need this one to roll. Turnover football. And there it goes inside the 20. That's what you wanted. Yeah, down at the 18-yard line. So we'll start the 4th quarter. The PA at the 18-yard line. That'll do it for the 3rd. After 3 quarters of play here from Hatcher Stadium, PA leads this one 42-21. And we'll be back in just a minute with more Senator football on Natural State Sports.
You ready for this? Home field advantage is such a huge deal in football, and I think it's a huge deal in the mortgage world too. That's why, we're a local company. We have in-house processing and underwriting, and that enables me to make sure that my customers have a great experience from kickoff to the closing table. That's just what we want to do, is give them a great experience.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you'll always have the home field advantage. Text DO to 36260 to get started today.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Hatcher Stadium here on the campus of Pulaski Academy. PA leads this one 42-21 as we head to the fourth. This game's not out of reach, fellas. This is still a game that you can get a W in. That door got slammed really hard.
Hurt my ears.
But there's still a ball game. You've got them pinned back. They're at the 18-yard line. You've got a sophomore quarterback in the game, as we'll find out later exactly the issue with the injury.
He's still sitting right there.
He's sitting. He's got the ankle taped. He's got some ice on it, though, so it kind of they put ice on it. Makes you think hopefully it's not anything too serious for him.
Hopefully no break. Maybe just a tough sprain, and he'll be back in a couple weeks. All right, so set this up. You really need a quick stop here, maybe a turnover. An Ashton Williams pick 6 is what we need. Cobb kind of looked that way. Now he just chucks it up to McKinney. McKinney's got it. What a throw and catch. Oh, and what a move by McKinney. And he's going to break free and go to the house. Touchdown, PA, and another Cornerstone Home Lending touchdown for the Bruins.
That ball was perfectly placed right over our shoulder into the pocket.
Good night.
You can't ask for a better ball.
Man. Okay, so much for putting the sophomore out there. Goodness.
11 seconds.
It's the amount of talent that they just kind of roll out there that runs. And it's, okay, how many teams.
Where do they produce this at?
But how many teams do you see put their sophomore backup quarterback in and throw 80-yard touchdown passes with him in the fourth quarter?
Dropped it in his shirt pocket.
Golly, look at this.
He dropped it in his shirt pocket with over 30 yards in the air, just in his pocket. So here, catch this.
They kicking an extra point.
They did kick an extra point. Wow. That's what we get for paying attention. The extra point's good.
It's more like 40. Dude, here, look, catch.
Golly, 49-21 now as PA starting to pull away here in the fourth quarter.
Team scored, Steve.
You can't ask for much better coverage right there either. When they throw it right over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Last year's game, the score was what? Technically for Robinson, this could be a good thing because of what happened last year and the way it happened.
Yep.
It's kind of a good omen, huh?
Yeah.
I think it was 63-21 was the last year's final score.
Yeah, 60-28, something like that.
I want to see a better score. Robinson, we need to score a couple touchdowns here at least.
Yeah, you just wonder how much this team's even got left in them right now. The tank is
beat up
on empty. Oh, we got another cramp going on down here.
Walking out for the kickoff.
So, yeah, this team is
it's rough, man.
And again, to the point, give PA a lot of credit here, too. They've done a good job, again, of making Robinson one-dimensional, taking away any of the passing game. And
they kicked an extra point. Are they going to kick it deep?
Oh, yeah, they are. Ball's on tee.
That's like a flex when you're PA. Like you're kicking extra points and kicking off for real. Like that's a flex if you're PA. That means you're up big enough that you don't care anymore.
Kevin Kelly wouldn't have done it, so this is a Lucas thing.
Right now,
Kevin Kelly's mad.
This
He's
senator
stands mad right now.
They're struggling to get another senator off the field as he's slowly making his way across the 25-yard line here.
Hey.
It's an appropriate song for the fourth quarter. Say this is definitely the danger zone. As this was a ball game for a minute there, folks. Now it's a 49-28 game, and if anything, let's try to avoid the mercy rule. I'll kick this one back deep. You're going to have to pick it up. That ball's going to bound to the 5. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Picks this one up, trying to go to the other side, up the middle, and, oh, man, PA going to pull him down. And, I mean,
touch the end zone.
Everything they do is working perfectly.
They're doing what they never do, and they still get you on the 10.
I didn't know they practiced this.
Right.
All right, we'll practice kickoffs once. All right, you're good.
Freeman had to return that one. He brought it back to the 10. That's where
I didn't even know they had a kickoff tee.
Not until they used it a little while ago. They even got a kid that goes and gets the tee.
He's got a pretty easy job every Friday night.
Yes, he does.
She's just a dog. French.
He gets to hang out on the sidelines and run out on the field about once every,
3 or 4 games.
Quarter or once every game. Yeah, there you go. All right, so Grisham, I believe that's Grisham down there still at quarterback. High snap, gets it down, hands this one away. Nice little gap there, seam for got Freeman on the carry. I think he's banged up, and he is. That's Freeman, and Freeman got rolled up on that play. Get up, young man. So they had to back that Madison Ridgeland game in Mississippi next week.
Madison Ridgeland is a national power year in and year out.
And PA leads the series.
That's a Grisham. Freeman just now got off the field. I think that was Freeman. Yeah.
5 seconds on the play clock.
National power, 63-39 last year.
They got a snap and they won't. They're going to have to call timeout.
It's because PA is a national power year in and year out, too.
Yep.
Might as well be.
So timeout Robinson.
Bet that was humbling.
Yeah, they've talked about that Lipscomb game for a long time around here.
The
after
rest
that.
of the year.
I think everybody in the state talked about that one for a long time. That was a
PA got
worst.
PA'd.
Yeah, yes, they did. They're not getting PA tonight. PA doing their thing tonight. And, I don't know about you, Tyler. I would love to see a PA Bryant matchup later in the season. Even now.
I would like to see a real game, not just a scrimmage.
Yeah, like full on, let's go. Mm-hmm. I think where you'd run into problems there is just the depth of both teams, or the depth of PA.
I tell you what I'm excited to see is a PA Greenwood game this year. Now they're both in 6A.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious to actually see if Greenwood's made a ball game out of that game against Stillwater. They were down 2 scores.
Oklahoma's got some football teams over there, man.
Yeah, they do.
Get a hold of old history schools like Jinx and stuff like that. Arkansas's got a few people who play over there.
Balls get snapped past him out of the back of the end zone. He recovered it for another cornerstone home lending touchdown for the Bruins, and now an extra point makes it a mercy rule game. So, do they kick another extra point?
Coach Lucas is calling PAT.
We await the extra point here. This is good. Then we'll get out of here pretty soon. There's at least that. So the extra point here as PA lines up for their second actual PAT of the game. Snaps there. Good. Kick is up, and he missed it. It was caught. He caught that. Can he run this? No, you can't return this one. Stop. Dead. You're going to cramp yourself up even more, Chase. Leave it be as Nichols. Nichols did a good job of catching that football.
He one-handed. It was a good snack.
So that keeps us out of mercy rule territory for the moment. So as we await the kickoff here, Robinson trails this one 55-21. Now let's take a look across the 5A Central this year. It's a whole new ball game in the 5A Central with this PA team moving on up to 6A. As we look across, number 1 in 5A, according to the coaches and Hootens, is the Robinson Senators. Maumelle at number 2, Whitehall at 3, Mills at 4, Valonia at 5, Morrilton at 6, Pine Bluff at 7, Beebe at 8, and Watson Chapel sits down at 9. As we look at some, and we'll look at scores here in just a few minutes, but as things have transpired throughout this evening, as this kick is kicked deep and get out of bounds ball. I can't see it.
Nope, it's not going to.
Wow.
He let it.
Did they pick it up and run it back?
No, we picked it up. He tried to let it run out of bounds, and it didn't roll out of bounds.
And he got down below the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious.
The ball died on the sideline and bumped and literally bounced back in.
Wow.
Did exactly what you wanted to if you're PA.
Seems like everything has just snowballed kind of since that 2-point conversion play. I mean, you had the Freeman play, but so we look across the 5A. Robinson's going to start the season 0-1. Maumelle gets the victory to start the season 1-0. Haven't looked, but we'll see if Whitehall was able to come back. And Mills starts the season at 1-0. So kind of some shuffling, obviously, in the way the 5A Central is going to look overall. And it's going to, Tyler, I don't know about you, but I think it's going to be a wide open 5A Central this year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got those Pulaski County special schools up at the top. It'll be, it's great for us being that we cover them all. It's going to be a fun season.
Grisham completes that to Blaylock, and Grisham took a shot in the end zone on that play. Did a good job just standing there and get that pass out to Blaylock. Give them 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Senators. Grisham gets the snap. He hands it up the middle and got a hole. Big seam as he crosses the 40, or 35-40. Now off to the right.
Away from him.
That's Acuna as he takes off all the way to the house. Give him 6 on the touchdown run for Acuna.
And he's going to cramp up.
I thought he was going to cramp at the 40, not going to lie. He started hobbling a little bit.
Somebody carry that man some Gatorade.
What a
he
run
by
Malik Acuna. Acuna gets 86 yards on that one for the Robinson Senator touchdown.
He's tired.
The clock is still running, fellas. Still running. This is not a mercy rule. I don't know why that clock is still running. 9:43. I know the odds of us coming back are slim to none, but why has no one stopped the clock? Now they do. We lost 25 seconds. Now they'll snap it. Grisham rolling right to go for 2. Those at the back. Oh, what a catch. Absolutely phenomenal catch in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 5.
There it is.
Jaden Dotson, I believe, on that catch for the 2-point conversion and make it 55-29.
He is not happy.
Somebody did just get upset about the clock, Steve. So.
PA guy. That's PA, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not. So I'll say this. I'm not surprised the PA coach would be upset about that because they want to use every second on the clock they can use.
They're trying to score 100 every time.
They want to score on every possession and then give them credit. I mean, I'd be upset too.
I mean, they did average 50.8 points per game last year.
Wow, man.
You want all the reps you can get.
581 yards.
Especially this early in the year when you know what you got coming ahead in the 6A. I mean, it's going to be a battle for PA all year long.
Some important reps for their backup quarterback as well.
That's what I was about to say. So you think about it, your starter's sitting over here on the bench. You got to know what you have. You don't know how bad hurt he is. You got to know what you have sitting back there.
That's a great point, fellas.
You know what you got at all your other positions. You got your speed. Running back, yeah.
I'll tell you what, they know that he can drop that ball in a basket, though.
Yeah, shirt pocket, like I said.
So let's see if Tate tries the onside kick here. He's got the tee in hand. He's going to set things up at the 40.
Looks like they're one short. Here he comes.
Again, we appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Okay. I'm not sure what our connection issue is there with our camera, but
are we broken?
It's back now, but it went dark for a minute. I don't know if
dark 30.
She's got a bad SDI connection up there or what. Don't do that. That won't help.
Do it. Camera back on?
Don't wiggle the camera.
Oh.
So Tate to kick. He'll kick this one back deep, and another great kick, and that's going to be a touchback.
That landed in the end zone.
Wow, what a kick there. So another cornerstone home lending touchdown there by Malik Acuna, and we got to see Malik do some of that in the benefit game in a big run against Lone Oak. So
kid's got some wheels.
He can absolutely. He ran away from even when it looked like he was cramping, he was still running away from fellas. So good job there by Malik. So 55-29 is your score, and hey, I mean some kind of turnover, pick 6, scoop and score here, and suddenly it's a whole new game again.
I'd like to see him with fresh legs. Because, I mean, they were right there with him. He was putting a little ground on them, but it wasn't much.
Yep.
Fresh legs, he'd be off to the races. And check the bottom of my cleats.
Yes.
What do they say?
We'll be reading numbers for a while. All right, so Cobb is, I believe that's still Cobb in at quarterback. Can't imagine anybody else. As Jordan goes in motion to the left side.
to 8th grade.
Cobb looking, wants to throw. He's just going to throw it up again. Now, this one's a little shorter, and he caught it. No, he dropped it. And a flag, though. They're going to get him for pass interference.
Got to play the ball, not the player.
Doucette is banged up on the play as he
Probably banged into the wall.
trying to come off the field. We've got another Senator down on a knee at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a tough call. He got to him early, but in high school you can face guard. You don't have to turn around and find the ball anymore. But you got to allow him to come back to the ball as well.
That's the problem with face guarding.
If it's underthrown, you almost get a pass interference anytime you underthrow it like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
We actually saw that. I don't know if you watched the Sylvan Hills game, but the benefit game last week, Forest City did that. No, Forest City did that several times, and they caught. I mean, it was just bad situation, throwing it up. It was well behind the receiver, and Sylvan Hills got caught for a couple of pass interference calls. So Cobb rolling to his right. He's got a little seam now. He wants to throw. McKinney had to go down for it. Couldn't make the catch.
I'm the only one that's noticed this so far. The speed of how fast the center snaps the ball and how quick it gets back to the quarterback with PA.
It's always a very clean exchange.
It's got some heat on it. It's not just a toss. It is it's firing out of a cannon.
He's throwing fastballs back there.
Boy,
Oh, yeah.
You're right. Now looking left, and that was a timing throw, a little ahead of it, a little early on the throw there.
He let that one go before he was out of the break. That's one of those things with that backup quarterback. You don't have that timing down as much either.
Yep.
I think our defender had a better chance to break on that ball than the receiver did.
He wanted Charette on that one. Third down and 10. 9-10 to go in this one. Still forever in this football game. And now Cobb steps back in the pocket. Nice, clean pocket. He's just going to chuck it deep. And, almost caught. That ball is in his hands. And Charette drops it, and a big break for the Senators there.
We got a fourth and 10.
It's not long enough.
No.
No,
we
won't see a punt this time.
They haven't punted.
Pfizer, who has kind of been their little Swiss Army knife tonight, he's back on the field for the Bruins.
We're not. They're going to snap the ball.
Or it's Charlie's little brother.
Probably.
I'd imagine so.
So Cobb waiting on this fourth down. He gets the snap, looking to his right. Throwing over the middle, got his man. Jordan makes the catch, and that's going to be a relentless performance. First down for the Bruins.
You got to know they're going to look for a little hook or any kind of little slant or anything like that, 10, 15 yards down.
Way
Just a
too much
clear
cushion.
out play.
Now Cobb, they'll pitch this one to Jordan to the left side. Boy, the Senators weren't set on that play, and Jordan, another relentless performance, first down.
It's hard to play defense when you're tired like that. Can't even get set, and they're already up. Oh, let's go again.
They just keep coming with the pace. The thing is, you're not seeing PA with the cramps tonight, and a lot of their guys have played equal minutes.
None of them. You had a couple dinged up, and that's it.
When you look at a guy like Jordan, he's played a lot of snaps in this game, and he still looks pretty fresh. Now they'll find that's a new receiver into the game, number 17. That is Cole Kingsborough, senior receiver for PA, makes the catch. He's going to get 7 on that play.
That's the other thing you don't see. When they run down the field, they don't take plays off.
No.
None of the players. When they take off, they're wide open until that ball stops or the whistle blows or whatever.
There's the snap looking right. Got his man again and makes the catch, but on the ground.
He really help out the cause on that one.
Be about a yard shy of the first down here. Third down and a yard for the Bruins. So Cobb looks back to the sidelines to get the call. Plenty of time on the play clock, 16 seconds. Senators wanting to blitz. We were off, may have gotten off sides there.
Neutral zone infraction.
Got back, though, as they'll change the play call. Now Cobb. Oh, good pressure, but he threw it up and may have got away with a hold.
Oh, he did get away with the hold if there's no flag there.
You can see the hips turn for sure. He was beaten, he knew it, and got away with it.
Hey, I'd rather that. You got away with it, but I'd still rather the flag than a touchdown.
Yeah, because that was 6.
I do have a fourth down here.
A big one here, fourth down and a yard. No running back here as Cobb's by himself. And Wouldn't be surprised to see a draw or just a design quarterback run right up the middle here.
One of their quick bubbles. We're leaving 87 wide open over here.
They go back over the middle, threw it behind him, and he dropped it. So big break there for the Senators, as that's going to be a turnover on downs. Robinson will take over with 7:26 to go in this one. PA leads at 55-29.
PA might miss a chance right there. We rolled away from number 87 in the slot over here, and there wasn't anybody with him.
Like Cobb had his eyes set on the left side on that little slant.
That's kind of what it's looked like all game. They look one way, and that's what it's made for, and they're looking over there.
All right, so Robinson a chance here to draw a little closer. Get a touchdown here and change things up a little bit. So Grisham's still in there. He hands it off in the middle, and that is plugged up by the PA defensive line. Lost a yard on that play, back to the 23-yard line. So second down and 11.
1 yard loss on the play, 2nd and 11.
So Grisham's been out there most of the second half, really ever since that big helmet-to-helmet hit on Murphy. Now we know it's obviously not a head issue, because they're not gonna get this play off. They gotta hurry. 3 seconds too.
Snap it.
They just do get it off. Grisham fakes the handoff. Now wants to go deep. He's got Nichols out there. Nichols had to come back for
That's
it.
not pass interference?
No, that was a good play there.
Come on now. I mean, he had to come back to the ball.
It's good defense there by Colin. As Colin came back in defense, and again, just a tough throw.
He did it. He had him beat. Just underthrew it a little bit. Again, he had a little bit of pressure in his face too. Can't step into it. You can't get as much behind it.
So Grisham, again, trying to navigate this offense down the field. As Grisham steps back, a lot of pressure. He throws it, good timing, Pat. Oh, and it should have been caught. As that one's dropped by number 10, Caleb James. That's a tough break there for the Senators. As Grisham put it right on him on the timing, and James just didn't expect the ball out of his break there.
Tate's coming back out on the field for punt. 6:30 left in the game. Just kind of play a little field position.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to make a comeback here. You want to try to get a victory, but also you got to, and I'll ask you this, Tyler, from your perspective, what's the mindset? Obviously you want to win, but you've also seen how many of you guys have just kind of been dropping throughout this game, and you know on the sidelines how exhausted they are. So it feels like this is one of those moments where it's like, let's keep battling, but we're not gonna do the PlayStation style and try to sit here and go for it on 4th down every time.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to give up, obviously, but just kind of play it like you would a typical game. Like, you don't want to give them this field position right here to easily punch one in, because you still want to battle. You want to keep it from getting to that mercy rule. So if you can play the field position battle here, give your defense a better chance.
So delay a game called on the Senators here as they back that one up 5. It'll still be 4th down, 4th and 16 now. Tate, about the only one on the field that hasn't had a cramp. That ball's low.
Skipped it to him.
And this punt, another good one. As it turns over a good spiral.
It's going to roll some.
Bounce.
Keep rolling.
It's a great Robinson bounce inside the 25, still going.
Willing it down there.
That'll stop at the 22-yard line as Rucker picks it up.
That's how you flip field position.
Absolutely. So PA will come back out. 6:17 to go in this one as PA leads this one 55-29. So look across a little bit more of the 5A. So either of you guys get an opportunity to watch Parkview and Harbor last night.
I got to watch a little bit of it, but not a ton.
I'll tell you what, Parkview has got a ton of athletes. That is, I'm not, right, the rankings have Parkview 1 and Robinson 2. If that's, again, Robinson, tough break with some of the cramps and injuries tonight, but it looks like there's at least a wide margin between those two teams currently. So Cobb throws this one to the left side. That looked like a block in the back. And now they do get a penalty called over here on the far side of the field.
There's no look into that.
Alex Zeldin, there's a penalty flag
So Zeldin makes that catch. All for naught as they'll back this one up 10, I believe, unless it's a personal foul. It is on PA, and it's a hold. So 10 yards from the spot, it's going to make it first and about 14. Call it 15.
Got a whole new offensive line coming in.
Now PA is going to start bringing the subs in. As Cobb will have to now play behind the second team offensive line. All those athletes finally come off the field for PA as now onto the field is the backups. I'll fake this one. Cobb going to keep it to the left side. Senators were ready for that one, though. As they'll stop him for no gain. Maybe a bit of a brave call there by PA to design quarterback run when your other quarterback's sitting over here with ice on his ankle.
It takes a lot to run that backup quarterback.
Well, what's their third string quarterback look like?
If they follow the trend, it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah. Now over the middle. Nice throw and catch there.
Try to make a sandwich, and you missed.
Be shy of the first down by 4, so third down and 6. Or
That's
third
a tall
4.
child.
Goodness, yeah. Is that 87? Yeah,
yep.
Connor Coldren, another sophomore.
A very tall sophomore.
We may play this game so late I'm not going to be able to call Randy.
What time is your call slot?
10:45.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
So Cobb looks to the right side. That ball is going to be caught, and I believe it's going to be enough for a first down. They needed the 32. I think he's right on the 32. He is. We'll see if it's enough for a relentless performance first down. They're switching it to fourth. Let's see. Timeout. They're going to have to measure this one. So we'll get a timeout for a measurement. That'll give us a chance to.
First of the year.
Yeah, first one.
Forgot they did this.
Nope, they decide not to measure as they're just going to give them the first down. So a relentless performance first down. The PA announcer says it twice for good measure. As now they haven't moved the chains. I think we have a broken chain. Nope, they're going to measure.
Some coaches were asking for a measurement.
And I mean, they should have measured it, to be honest.
It's close.
It was right on there. He needed the 32, and it looks like he needs the backside of the 32. So it's going to be close. He got it. By the nose of the football. That was almost one of those note card situations there. That was close.
I'll pull it out of the back pocket.
Let's see as I look across for a couple of finals if there was anything interesting. Of course, Parkview, like I said, 48-26 winners over Harbor. That's impressive. Stillwater absolutely handles Greenwood. 41-27 the final from Stillwater, Oklahoma. Cobb gets the snap, hands it up the middle, and give them 2 out to the 34-yard line. 4:40 to go in this ball game. Well, they put some points on the board late in that Cabot game. Cabot 31-28 beats Fayetteville.
It's a big win for Cabot.
And Whitehall came back and beat Sheridan 27-24. So a big win there in Ryan Mallett's debut. Got some head coaches in their debuts getting victories. How about Maurice Moody with the win for Watson Chapel last night? As they went down, they hosted Texarkana, won 48-0. Oh boy, receivers, there was some contact. Receiver and the defensive back were laying on the ground when he let go of that ball.
And Pete got tangled up.
Yeah, that Watson Chapel game, that was a little bit of a surprise. Watson Chapel picked to finish last in 5A Central. And, I mean, Texarkana's a squad that's way down and struggling with numbers. And
they've got a new coach this year, too.
Yep. So to see that, I mean, I'm still surprised that a 48-0 shutout in week 0, but a great job by Coach Moody to go over to Watson Chapel and get things going. Cobb gets the snap. He's going to roll to his right. Looking upfield, he'll throw it on the underneath route. Incomplete. And bring up a 4th down. Pfizer on that one. 4th down there. Keep the offense on the field here as Cobb goes back out. And now I think we would be really shocked if we got to see PA punt a football here.
I mean, if we get, it would be the trifecta if we get to see that.
I'm quitting if that happens. Something is real wrong, and I'm just going to go on home.
Pooch kick. It's coming.
I'm leaving right now. I will take my headset off.
Oh, no.
Oh, look at the pressure coming from Reese, and almost picked off.
That one, that could have got. If he could have caught that one, he was going to the house right there.
Reese said, "Nice to meet you."
So turnover on downs here for PA as Robinson's going to get great field position here with 3:52 left in the game. 55-29 is the score. PA leads. Robinson out of timeouts.
I smell a comeback.
Hey, I mean, we've seen some great fourth quarter comeback, at least one by this Robinson team. See one of those last year. How about the bottom two in the 5A Central, though, at least according to the coaches on Hooten's? Watson Chapel wins 48-0, and last I saw, BB was up 43-0 at the half. That's your bottom two teams in the Central. Grisham gets it, throws to the left. Nichols makes the catch. He is met immediately. That may have lost a yard.
Trying to set up a tunnel screen, but got to have a little bit a better placed ball so the receiver can keep running to it, get behind those linemen.
Are you saying the tunnel was closed?
Nah, he didn't even have a chance to get to the tunnel.
All right, so Grisham, 2nd down and 10 here. No gain on the play. He'll hand it away up the middle. Oh, boy, what a play in a backfield. That's big. That's number 42, Preston Spann, senior linebacker.
He was in the backfield before we got the handoff.
Cassandra, he was waiting on him. Just didn't want to tackle him before he had the ball.
Robinson, no hurry here. 3 minutes to go in this one. Trailing by 26. So 8 seconds on the clock. No timeout, so they'll have to eat a delay game if they don't get this one off. Grisham gets the snap with 2 on the clock. Looking upfield, wants to throw it deep into the middle. And, oh, what a pick. Oh, no, he dropped it. Been a heck of an interception there. It's number 20, Jet Smith.
Almost intercepted by Jet Smith. 4th and 11.
4th down and 11 here for the Senators. And no one, and I mean no one, is in a hurry to get back to the line of scrimmage right now for Robinson. Those 2 receivers are wore out after that run down the field. Grisham by himself in the backfield. He gets the snap, rolls to the right. He's got a man open, and that's where he goes. Got the catch inside the 20 down to the 15. Give him the 14-yard line, and that'll be a relentless performance 1st down.
Good catch.
Blaylock made that catch.
Good catch, good throw on the run.
At the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 Senators.
Caden Blaylock, senior receiver. Grisham awaits the snap. He gets it, hands it away to Acuna. Acuna is going to be bottled up as he gets to the 11-yard line. Give him 2 on the play, almost 3. 2nd down and about 8.
Ball is spotted at the 11-yard line, 2nd and 8.
That door sure is nice.
So Grisham gets the snap. He'll hand it away to Acuna again. Acuna trying for his 2nd score of the half as he gets down to the 6. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3.
He's stopped by Caleb Kelly.
Cunha's doing good, putting that foot in the ground and finding that first seam and getting north and south.
I really like Acuna. This is a really loaded backfield, which is why it's even more surprising we really weren't able to get the running game going early on. Grisham wants to throw and picked off. Boy, tough throw there by Grisham as he threw it behind his receiver. Good play by the D-back for PA, and that'll be another turnover. Again, want to say thanks to everybody for joining us on the Robinson Sports Network this evening. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the broadcast. and my buddies Andy Gates and Tyler Chenal. Tyler will be on the broadcast going forward, and we will announce your play-by-play voice hopefully early next week.
We're taking our talents to Maumelle.
and Mills next week.
Out South Beach.
If you want to keep listening to us, hey, find
Come
us
on
on
over.
Maumelle Sports Network and Mills Sports Network. So they'll hand this one, trying to sweep it outside to the right. Good.
How?
Oh, boy, good job there by the Senators to take him down with 1:08 to go.
He almost squirted free there.
McKendrum with that run.
Quick as a hiccup.
So under a minute left in this one. You guys make sure you've hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. I know Robinson's leading the way in total subscribers. Let's see if my...
Over 200 last time I looked.
Yeah. So currently 2,030 subscribers on our NSS channels. Make sure you're subscribing there. Robinson got him in the backfield, almost in the end zone, and now they do take him down at the 1.
And that's probably going to be our last play there.
That is going to be the end of it.
Should be.
You're cramped up on.
Well, no.
Yeah, don't stop the clock.
So the Robinson Sports Network has 221 subscribers. Thank you to everybody that has hit that subscribe button, and just keep them coming as we want to see that number continue to grow all season.
Okay, 19.
Maumelle.
Maumelle
Jumped up. It's there at 141. Sylvan Hills at 137, and Mills is about to jump the 100 mark at 98. So thanks to all of our fans across PCSSD. We appreciate each and every one of you. And again, we really hope that you guys are enjoying the stream. We apologize for our early sound issues, but we got all that worked out and handled. And so we hope you guys have enjoyed our broadcast. And I want to say big thanks to our crew here, Kayla Fletcher on production, and Mark Miller up there on our main cam doing a great job tonight. So great job by everybody on the crew here. It's 24 seconds till this one's over. You guys please hit those subscribe and like buttons, and let us know if there's something we can do better as we go into week 1.
They shouldn't have to run another play, but
knowing PA, they will run this from their end zone.
They definitely shouldn't, and let's see if they do. Can't exactly take a knee in this situation.
No, we gonna snap anything, or we just gonna stand?
play clock it's their game clock's a second behind. Should be able to run it out. Yep.
And that's going to do it. So the final here from Hatcher Stadium, Pulaski Academy wins this ball game. Final score 55-29. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here in about 2 minutes with our post-game show here on Natural State Sports.
With it being second to Age of Brayshaw, I do believe, he's just in the block, and the Comets bounce it out once again, and he drops the top.
Up now at the 3-yard line of Robinson. Allen drops back to pass. Looks down the middle, up top. He's got a man, and it's going to be caught, and that is number 3, Landon Jones for Lone Oak on the Jackrabbit.
Leave all the views to us and 0 views to those folks. Barr will run to the right. He wants to go deep. He's got a man wide open. Caught and off to the races. 30, 20, 15, 10,
there we
5.
Go.
Touchdown, Hornets.
There takes a snap, and he's going to step back and launch it to number 42, wide open. 42.
Dylan Hunt in the slot. Here's the snap. They're going to hand it off to Oakney. Oakney's got a hole up the middle. Oakney gets down the sideline. There goes Malik. Malik down the sideline. Breaks the tackle. Oh, my.
Takes the snap, and he's looked up the left side again, and he's going to have to turn back. Number 5 catches the ball, and he's just wide open to the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown.
Murphy gets the snap. Front face, looking to throw deep. Can't find a man. Quentin pulls it down. There goes Quentin again. Makes a man miss. Spin moves. He's still going down the sideline. Still in. He hadn't stepped out of bounds. Quentin Murphy is into the end zone. Trips receivers here to the near side. He's going to hand it off. No, it's a fumble. Oh, my goodness. You got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
First and goal here after the Acre Pharmacy first down. Gray looking to the left. Up top, wants to throw to the back of the end zone to Cheers. Oh, what a catch by Donnie Cheers in the back of the end zone for the Cornerstone touchdown.
Here's the snap. Allen has to roll out. He's got a lot of players right. Throws it out to Jackson. Incomplete. No! It's Ashton Williams. Williams down the sideline. The 30, the 20, the 10. You can give him 6 touchdowns, Senators. Ashton Williams make.
All right, welcome back, Senator fans, to the postgame show here as we finish this ball game up. A final score of 55-29, and we will quickly run down our scores from across PCSSD as Maumelle goes into Sherwood and beats Sylvan Hills 28-27 in overtime, and a big victory there for the Hornets as you get that victory. And then what was the final of that Mills game? 58-12. So, and then Mills handles business against Forest City, who Robinson will be playing this next in week 1. Final there, 58-12. So, great job tonight by the Pulaski Academy Bruins to get the victory here on their home field. Robinson just, you're going to go back to the drawing board a little bit here in terms of, figuring out the issues with the, with injuries and with everything else going on out there, all the cramps, and that'll be one thing I know Coach Escola will talk about. And, you had some times in there we had a little adversity with some of the calls and the frustrations of what was going on. And so I'll come to you first, Tyler. Your thoughts on this team and what we can look forward to going throughout the season.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you did have those first game of the year hiccups and stuff, but you see your biggest improvement the majority of the time from week 1 to week 2. So we'll really be looking for that. But they definitely showed some flashes, and we obviously know they were playing one of, if not the best team in the state tonight. And they're probably not going to see another team that moves like this and that plays like this for the rest of the year. So, you definitely saw some good flashes, and they played with them for a while. It's just the stamina kind of got to them a little bit towards the end.
As we kind of think about our player of the game, Andy, you got a name down there that you jump on for player of the game. I like what Brandon Grill did. I thought he had a really good first half all over the field, whether it was defense, offense, or special teams. To me, though, without really kind of putting my head into what was going on the defensive side, I really like what Malik Acuna did late in the game. I think that it's not like Acuna didn't play early. He played a lot there early in the game, and to have that big 86-yard touchdown run and a couple of other good runs late, some guys, you can probably have some different options out there, but
Freeman.
I like what Malik Acuna, Freeman had one big run as well. Yeah. So I'm going to go with Malik Acuna as my player of the game, and that's where we'll roll with that. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, quick update real quick. Let me jump over here to the Fearless Friday scoreboard. I don't really know if we had any other games that I really wanted to jump into that we haven't talked about. Let me see if my internet wants to wake up. All right, so let's see. Fort Smith's north side and south side. North side leads that one 28-17. I would assume that game's probably over as well. So as I look across a few of the finals, anything of interest, I don't know. I don't really know of many games we haven't talked about tonight that we can talk about anymore. So I think that's going to do it for us tonight here from Hatcher Field, Brechter Field at Joe B. Hatcher Stadium, as the PA Bruins win this one 55-29. And I want to say thanks to our crew tonight, bringing you all the action from on top of the press box is my guy Mark Miller. And on production, of course, Kayla Fletcher doing a great job. Of course, my broadcast partners, Tyler Chenault and Andy Gates. I appreciate both of you. This is Steve Henson with Natural State Sports. That's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. Thank you for joining us for Senator Football on the PCSSD Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to each of our school's network channels on YouTube and give this broadcast a thumbs up. That'll do it, guys. Appreciate y'all. Go Senators, and we'll see you next Friday for Robinson against Forest City back at home.